Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, you know what I want to show you?
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
10-minute.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. If you're going to buy something on Amazon, you listen to the show, you know what to do. Go to 10minutepodcast.com, hit the Amazon banner. For real, we'll get a kickback, and it's no extra cost to you, and it's good. Rate and review the show on iTunes. And there's Bobby Lee, okay? My name is Will, Gladiator, Helmet Face, Chief Engineer, Laughter and Cheer, Mesomorphic Minotaur.
Yeah.
White Simone, Hulk,
Yeah.
Sasso.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, buddy.
I got GarageBand on my iPad.
Yeah?
I've been writing songs. You want to hear some?
Yeah, I'd love to hear
cool,
something.
man.
Can you
Thank
play
you.
it right into the mic?
I'm going to do it right into the mic, man.
Okay. Bobby's here.
Yeah.
And he's going to
You know,
play
I
some...
was in a band called Laxton Superb. Did you know that?
No, come up on the mic a little bit.
I was in a band.
That's too much. I'm sorry.
Sorry, my bad. I was in a band.
Gee whiz.
I was in a band.
Called Laxative Superb?
It was called Laxton Superb. And so-
Laxton Superb.
Yeah, so I've been writing songs on my thing. I have a song called FIFA. You want to hear it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here we go. Do 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 do. Yeah. Da, da, da. I'm feeling good.
Are those the
feeling
lyrics?
right. No, I'm just making it up. I'm feeling
Well, no, I
like
like this tune.
wanna live my
Yeah.
life with my human thumb friend.
Don't call me
Will
that.
Sasso.
I'm not a human thumb.
You're a big muscle man
Okay. Well, all right.
with
I
a
don't...
very big thing.
Yeah,
Whatever,
I know.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one song.
That's a good song.
Thanks, man.
Are you seriously just making songs?
Yeah, I have other.
That sounds like something that would be in like a 8-bit video game from like Castlevania. Or
That's
is
not
that a
true.
Ninja Gaiden.
That's not true. I have other ones too. You wanna hear?
Rygar. Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You wrote this?
Yeah.
You made this?
Yeah.
I dig it.
That's right. Will Sasso in the house. He's Canadian. He's got a funny face.
I'm American too, and no,
Yeah,
I
no.
don't. Yes,
It's not-
I am. I'm
no,
an American citizen.
no.
Stop.
You have a funny face.
No, okay, well, so do you. It's called character, and I don't...
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
fine with that.
But anyway, that's my music.
Hey, man, that's really good.
Thanks.
You're a very creative guy, Bobby Lee.
I do a lot of things.
You've been on the show several times. You do all sorts of shit. It's fun to have you here. We can do whatever we want. This is a podcast.
I
We can
know.
do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about? Creatively, you do all sorts of shit.
I do all kinds of things creatively.
You write music, clearly. You
I
perform
can write music. I sing.
You sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss.
Yeah.
Every morning.
You're, of course, an actor. You're, of course, a comedian.
Yes.
Right? You do
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
I've
Visual art.
I've been in movies.
You've been in movies, yeah.
I
TV
had
shows?
I had a couple lines in the Harold and Kumar.
All right, man. You've done a lot of stuff. That was a
No,
long
I was
time
in
ago.
a
Don't sell
Dictator.
your-
I was in the Dictator.
Yeah, you've been in
I
tons of
did
movies.
I did Curb. I did the show Comedians with you.
Yeah.
A
I
couple
did that.
times
You
on
did
the,
that.
I've done
That show's coming out
I
soon
have
if
one
you're
line
listening
in
to this.
Pineapple Express.
Everybody, actually, hey, let's do a plug. Watch The Comedians, starring Billy Crystal and Josh Gad. Myself, I'll be in it. Bobby will be in it.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out. 'Cause
Check
it'll
it
be-
out.
It'll be great. What else do you do?
Well,
creatively?
I do stand up on the road, and
Yeah.
I'm very excited to promote something. I am performing at the Irvine Improv
This weekend, right?
This weekend. I'm going to show you the dates right now. It's on March. It says right here on the website March 13th, 14th, and 15th. And Friday, March 13th, I'm going to have a guy by the name of Will Sasso
Okay, now
that's
hold
going
on
to
a
do
second.
a guest star on
Wait,
it.
hold on a second. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday.
Yeah, but for sure Friday.
Well, hold on a second. Now, you want to talk about this? Because I don't.
Yeah, I want to talk about it.
I'm fine with our audience hearing this.
Yeah.
Bobby thinks that I should be doing some more live stuff.
No, I think you should be doing a lot of live stuff.
Live stuff.
Yeah, because of the fact that you have people out there that want to see you live, and it
nice.
would be great, and you can make a little bit of money. But it's not about the money, but it's about you can greet fans, and you might be able to get some type P.
No,
you know?
we don't need to talk about that.
I-
Jesus Christ. Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby. I don't do. I don't. Traditionally, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not known as a stand-up.
It doesn't matter because
I do a lot of. I do acting. I'm a creative conspirator. I come up with all sorts of stuff. I write. I produce things. I create.
Listen to me right now, okay,
Yeah.
Will?
What?
All right? What I'm saying to you is...
Stand-up is a specific thing.
It's not a specific thing.
I don't want to... People go up there and they talk about shit that happens in their lives and it didn't even really fucking happen. So I broke up with
Oh,
my
so
girlfriend
basically
2
what
weeks
you're
ago.
saying to me right now is the 20 years of hard work that I put into stand-up is nothing.
No, that's not
That's
what
what
I'm
you
saying.
just said.
No, you do
That
a very
I'm
specific
nothing.
thing. No. Look, here's honestly.
Yeah.
I kind of don't. You know, what's funny? We have this podcast here. Okay, I appreciate the audience. That's why we say we appreciate you. I like letting these people in on my thing because we've cultivated this audience. And if you're listening, I really do appreciate you. And I'm fine to talk as myself.
Yes.
Okay, but I think it's just weird to go up in front of people and talk about yourself.
Okay, I'm going to say this right
It's
now.
so weird. The currency of laughter. Just as it's like, hey, here's the thing, ha ha ha. One guy standing on a stage, just
Yeah.
da da da, and then ha ha ha. Are you going to play another one of your
No,
songs?
I'm not.
What are you doing? Are you
Hey,
playing
listen, I
Bejeweled?
want to just say this. March
Go ahead.
13th, all right?
He's got his iPad out.
If March 13th, you don't go up on March 13th.
Or
right?
14th?
Or 14th.
Right.
Literally, I will probably never talk to you again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm being 100% real. Because the thing is that, like, you said you would do it.
We had a conversation where I said I might do something weird. What's this one?
It's just a new song.
Play it. Yeah. Yeah.
You like it?
I love it, actually.
You know what the song's
I
called?
really like
you know what
that
the song's
one a
called?
lot.
You know
Yeah. What's it called?
Toronto Sucks. That's what it's called.
Why would you call
Because I
it?
wrote it in Toronto.
I love Toronto. I was
I know
just
it's
there.
great. It's
I was
a great
there a
city.
couple
It's a great
weeks
city.
ago.
Great city.
No, it is a great city.
Yeah.
No,
I just
what's
didn't
wrong?
have fun there. That's
You know, a
all.
lot of Americans say to me that Toronto is like a major city. It's like a Sims version of a major city.
Yeah.
Where we feel like you're not going to get mugged and nothing bad's going to happen. Everyone's polite. And people move out of your way. Move out of your way on the streets like it's a video game. Like they're literally programmed to get out of your way.
I just didn't sell great tickets at a show, and that's
really?
why I wrote it that night.
Toronto doesn't suck. Toronto's a great city.
I know it's a great city. It was in a moment. Anyway, my point
Toronto's
is this.
home for me.
If you don't
I'm
go
from
up-
Vancouver, so when I go to Toronto, anywhere I go in Canada, I feel like I'm home, and it's a great place.
Human thumb. Now listen, all right?
No.
If you don't go up
Yeah.
March 13th on
Or
that
14th?
Friday, no, March 13th.
I might have shit to do Friday.
You
night.
said that you just wanted to
Okay,
do it.
yeah, but I said maybe Saturday too. Okay, fine. Let's say, for argument's sake, March 13th. All right, look, let's cut to the chase. We got 3 minutes left here.
Yeah.
Okay? If anyone's listening, go to Bobby's show at the Irvine Improv on the 13th or the 14th, all right? So, you know.
And Will Sasso's going to be there and going to do a 5-minute guest spot.
You want me to just do some weird shit?
Yes, 5 minutes a show.
Fucking A. I'll do it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'll do it. You're my
Because
friend.
You know why?
Why?
Because you live in fear.
No, I don't live in fear.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
And you got to
but I
walk
don't live
through
in
the
fear.
fear of it.
No, it's not about fear.
It is about
fuckface.
fear,
No,
fuckface.
I encounter that every day, and I do all sorts of stuff.
You're brave
creatively.
when it comes to stuff like, I know how to act, I know how to do sketches, I know how to do this.
No,
it's like
I do
you're
all sorts of
afraid to
shit.
go up in front of, by yourself,
Absolutely,
in front of a
I'm
live
not.
audience.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well, then-
I've done it before.
then I will see
I've
you-
hosted things. I've had to be funny in front of
I
tons
will
of people
see
by
you
myself.
on the 13th and 14th
All
at
right.
the Irvine Improv.
Fine. Not and 14th.
Yeah, because the thing is that you're going to do it.
It's far away. I'm not going
It's not
2 days.
far.
No, I'll go for 1 day. I'll do
Oh,
it.
do one day on the 13th.
You want me to
so
do a
people
weird
know.
thing?
Yeah, so people know that on the 13th you're
Brian
going
and
to
Chris never asked me to do something like this.
I know, and I have.
All
because
right.
I'm a friend.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to grow.
So they don't want me to grow?
I don't think they're selfish, maybe.
Really? You
Yeah.
think they're
they
holding
want
me
to
back,
like
huh?
hoard their thing.
Yeah? Is that...
I'm not. I'm a giver.
All right.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I want you to be there. And you're going to do a spot. It'll be great. And then you know what's going to happen? You're going to fall in love with it. And then you're going to do your own shows on the road. And I can even
I don't know
help
about
you.
that. I don't know about that.
All right,
You're
well-
going to help me what? Go ahead.
Dude, I was at the Houston Improv. I go,
Yeah.
you know what? Why don't you bring Will Sasso in? Remember I called
that's
you?
very sweet of
And
you,
they were
yeah.
like, yeah, we'll book him any weekend.
Yeah, no, that's
You're
very
an
sweet.
idiot.
No, I'm not
for
an
not
idiot.
doing it.
Look, it's. I have a lot of respect for stand-up. We've talked about that on the show.
Yeah.
I think that they're...
Get a neck, first of all.
Fuck you, dude. Look at this.
Right.
Look at this.
I don't like the
Do
way
not
that your
have
head
lines?
blends into
What-
your torso.
No. What's
Get
this?
a neck.
Fuck you,
That's your
asshole.
head.
No, this part... This,
Yeah, that's your neck or your head.
This
It's not-
okay, this 4 inches right here.
Yeah.
That's bigger
Is
than
your
your
shoulder.
dick, by the way.
That's your
No.
shoulder.
That's my
Yeah,
neck.
Fuck you about my dick. My dick is proportional to my size.
My neck is longer than your dick, and I've worked hard to keep these traps
That's
up.
rude.
Yeah,
How
I do
dare
all
you.
sorts of yoga and shit. So even
Yeah.
though we got this sort of neck
Buy a
muscle
neck,
here,
you have
and
money.
then a jaw, because I am gladiator helmet face, this part here, even as reduced as it is, because of the aforementioned qualities of my
All
fucking
right.
features, longer than
You
your
have a
dick.
neck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's an inch.
And I'm going to stick it out. And I'm going to tell you that
I'll
I love
stick
you.
my dick out.
I'm going to tell you I love you.
I love you.
I love you too. So you really
If
want
you
to
don't do it,
that?
I swear to God, I'll never talk to you again. I will never talk to you again.
If I don't do it.
Yeah, I would think that you're a pussy.
Ate a bunch of donuts.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last.
Oh, fuck.
That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Welcome to the 10 Minute Podcast. Hey, if you're going to buy something on Amazon, what we'd like you to do is go by 10minutepodcast.com. These guys are fucking staring at me real hard.
I'm back again.
All right, Chris, you can't just keep being back because I'll tell you what,
I bet
these
everyone got
things
happy.
air out of sequence.
Bet
And
everyone got happy.
what's
that?
I bet everyone got happy when they heard my voice.
Don't make a.
Back again.
Jesus.
Every time I am on the podcast,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Or,
Do you
no,
understand?
don't do that. All right, okay, but now check this out. How about this? What if we air like something else and then something else, and then actually Chris would be right because if we space out the episodes with some different
Exactly.
shit, then all of a sudden Chris is back. It's been a week.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
but I still.
Hey guys, sorry you had to miss me last week, probably, but I'm back now.
You just recorded this after the last one we fucking recorded.
I know,
Everyone
but
knows we do that.
the way it's going to come out.
Welcome to
is,
the 10 Minute Podcast. My name is Will, the chief engineer of Laughter and Cheer, Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
I'm Chris D'Elia, and honestly, I don't have a nickname because whatever
Really?
you see is whatever you get.
Oh,
So
whatever you see is whatever you get.
yeah,
It's not what you see is what you get.
sure.
And some other times it's whatever you see is what you get.
Doesn't really matter. It means the same thing.
You know what?
Some
You know
Because
what?
you're that raw.
And I
You
don't
know what
think
I'm
so raw.
into? You know what?
Donuts,
I'm
because
now
I
into?
started recording
Not-
before you knew I was recording.
Damn it.
You said
Yeah,
donuts.
you
Well-
fucking idiot.
He did. He walked upstairs and ate a donut.
You guys are a couple 1-2 boars who have nothing
No.
to say really.
I don't know about that.
We're
And
not.
I'm into something different now. I'm into
Coming
I
up
am
on the
going
mic?
to work for optimal health. Like optimal health. Like I am going to be thriving physically beyond anybody's imagination. I'm going to vibrate. How? You've got to look at the soil your food is grown in.
That's why I take Shilajit.
Hey
Go to
guys,
10minutepodcast.com and hit the
you guys,
Shilajit.
what you guys
link.
are
It's
both
real.
talking about
It's real.
is fucking stupid.
No, it's not. No, it's
You
not.
know what shilajit is? If you take
What?
out the middle part of the word, shit.
Okay. I see
what you
So
did there.
that's what that is.
Shilajit is horse shit.
No, it's not.
That's
it's
right, it is.
ancient
You're
minerals.
horseshit.
No, those
More like
minerals
horse-
do not exist
more like
in our
horse
tilled
Shilajit.
soil.
Yeah.
Horse Shilajit. Yeah.
You're
dog,
an idiot.
Dog Shilajit. Cat Shilajit.
You're an idiot. But
no, I'm not an idiot.
I'm going to grow my
I'm
own.
Or
the-
an idiot.
I'm the smartest guy in this whole room.
The whole room?
Yeah, the
The
big
fact
ass.
that you had to quantify it with whole means
Yeah.
you idiot.
You idiot.
Yeah, you idiot.
Listen, Chris.
You know what? A fucking
Christopher.
here's the most idiot thing you can say. Guys, I'm the most smartest guy in this whole room.
And I am.
room.
And you wouldn't get it. You guys wouldn't get
With
it.
my whole brain is
You
better
guys
than
wouldn't get
your
it. No,
whole
humans
brains.
don't use their whole brains. I don't know if you know that.
Listen,
Humans
you.
don't
Listen.
use their whole brains.
I am going
The
to
whole
become
brains.
a self-sustaining human being. I'm going to grow my own food.
I'm bored.
I'm going to have my own weaponry.
Don't care.
I'm bored.
I'm going to have my own water. I'm going to get a
bored.
well.
Hey guys,
And I'm going to have dogs.
it's good to have you guys back and
Don't
doing the
drink.
show. How 10-minute podcast is this though? Check
Don't
this
do
out.
this. I can't stand it. He drinks all day. He carries around a fucking gallon of water.
Do you know the movie Transcendent with Johnny Depp or whatever
Yeah.
it was? That's how I'm going to be.
Trainspotting?
I'm going to be the Johnny Depp.
You're
Okay,
gonna
that's
be
a
in the
fun movie.
Matrix?
That's a fun movie. That's a fun topic. How about what movies do we want to be? Brian,
Well, I already am, to be totally honest.
You're transcendent.
Transcendent.
Transcendence?
Transcendence.
Wait, what
Oh, the
movie? Wait, that's
Transcendence?
a good question. What movie would you like to live in?
Oh,
Brian,
man.
you're a fucking dumb shit.
Well, that's
Why?
kind of what
I
I
didn't
said.
even-
Because that's
Do anything.
kind of exactly what he just said.
Yeah.
And then you repeated
I
it.
know my answer.
What's
okay,
your
what
answer?
is it?
It's going to be so
Full Monty?
Legend.
Legend of Bagger Vance, you mean?
No.
You mean Legend
Legend
of
with
Bagger
Tom
Vance.
Cruise in like 25 years ago in that movie.
I think mine would be also be a Tom Cruise movie. I think mine would be Last Samurai.
No,
Will,
it actually wouldn't. You
it's a
guys
hard life.
That's a
No, but it's an honorable life. When he gets beaten up with the wooden,
but it's not
the
that.
wooden,
Your life would not.
Why
be
do you want to
that.
get hit with sticks and then have to
Yeah.
carry
because
a
he
big
proves
blade?
because he proves that something.
Yeah, but how about just
Proves
be in
it.
the movie Showgirls? Because
You'd want to be in
you
Showgirls.
could just fuck and hang out.
Well, Chris,
talking
you know,
about?
there's a little bit
That's
more
kind
than
of
fucking
showing the
and
difference
hanging
between
out.
him and I and
You
you.
could just
You know?
dick, you know.
No, but there is
Maybe
something
a
different.
porn.
Which guy would you be in Showgirls?
The guy who fucks in the pool.
You know, Chris,
You know who I'd be?
Kyle MacLachlan.
Kyle MacLachlan. You know who I'd be
What?
in Showgirls? I'd be the black guy that she dances with, her old dance partner. That dude who dances with a chair, Janet Jackson style, and it's
see-
like super like, ha,
Yeah.
bah, and he's like doing and he's got the blonde girl,
Yeah.
who's
And she makes him come,
adorable.
right?
Yeah, they're
In the
well.
chair?
That guy comes a lot in the movie.
Yeah.
Guys, it's
I want
not
to be
about
Kyle
coming.
MacLachlan. I would want to be
He's
Kyle
Kyle
MacLachlan.
MacLachlan.
No, man,
I'm the black dancer
I
guy.
wanna be
Who would you
fucking-
be?
The
I'd
pussy.
probably
Gina
be-
Gershon. You be Gina
I
Gershon.
wouldn't. I'd probably be Luke Skywalker or somebody with the Force.
He's not in Showgirls.
No.
You
I'm not in your fucking
He's right.
movie.
You are a
You know
fucking
who would
idiot.
be? You'd be
I'm not
Mark.
gonna be in
You would
your-
be Mark Hamill, but you would be Mark Hamill in the Kingsman movie. He dies.
I don't want to be Mark Hamill.
His head explodes.
No, I want to be Luke Skywalker, and if I was in Showgirls, I'd like to be the guy that comes in with a fucking axe and kills you.
That's not in that movie.
Yeah. Well, then I'd turn into Tom Cruise and I'd hit you with my wooden.
And I'd be Johnny Depp
katana.
in Transcendence, and you couldn't kill me because I was a computer.
no,
You
in
didn't
the
see the
Matrix-
movie.
Oh yeah.
No, Transcendence is a different movie. There's not just The Matrix for sci-fi. Did you know that? Did you know about that?
Yeah, I did know.
All right,
that.
cool. There's other sci-fi movies.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, ever seen Avatar? Hey,
Yeah.
ever seen those?
Those are good movies.
I'd like to be an Avatar.
Oh yeah.
One of the.
I got cut out of Avatar. Did you know that? Did you know that I was seriously an Avatar?
no.
Seriously, I
Come
was
on.
an Avatar. Yeah, no, I was.
What'd you play?
I was an Avatar. They brought me in for like I had to be there for like 8 days.
You play one
but
of the
it was-
plants?
It was one scene.
Bullshit.
No. I had to. I
you
had
play
to
one
play
of the
this.
plants?
All right, yeah. No, I
Did you play the clumsy nerd Avatar?
No, I was gonna. Here's what happened. I was gonna fucking lie about it, and I was gonna kind of take you down the path a little bit. But instead, Brian gave a bunch of dumb things and decided to provide the comedy instead because he kills bits. So of course
And
I
you
wasn't
didn't-
in fucking Avatar,
Right.
Brian.
And you didn't go into the bit even after him because you didn't want to kill the bit because you're not Bryan Callen.
Right. So I decided to bail on the bit because
Guys.
bit Balin Bailey and you bit killer.
Bit
Jones.
Balin
No.
Ben.
Bit Balin Ben.
No, guys, come on.
Bit
Sweater.
Balin. I'm Bit Balin Benson. My name is. Here's the movie I'm in. My name is Robert Guillaume, and I'm starring in Bit Balin Benson.
I would. My life is like that movie Pompeii.
Don't
Well,
say it like that.
don't say it that way, of course. And
No, with
I'm
with,
100% Italian. I don't
who
want you
played
to say
Jack
it
Bauer?
like
Who played Jack Bauer?
that. Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, he's in Pompeii. I would be in Pompeii.
Don't say
That movie.
Pompeii.
Be the young guy in Pompeii.
No, I would be.
Well, my favorite movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I've talked about that on the
Yeah,
podcast.
really?
here.
That's odd. It is.
Yeah, you didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No. Do you
No,
like
I
John
guess-
Candy?
I love John
Let
Candy.
me guess,
Really?
you'd
Yeah,
be
I
the-
really do.
You'd be the idiot trying to get back to his family and taking public transportation. That's how you want to live your life.
No, that's don't paint Neil Page that way.
You're a
Steve
dummy.
Martin's character was way deeper than that, and so was John Candy. Seriously, don't call me. I heard that. Don't shush me
Okay.
while I'm talking about
Well,
Planes, Trains,
only
and
when you
Automobiles.
need to. But you should.
What do you mean only when I need?
Yeah,
when
like
you need
not
to?
now is cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
what were you
usually,
talking-
but usually,
No, that's
No, it's okay. But he's talking now. It's fine.
Yeah, so I was just talking about the movie, and I was saying that if I was gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I
Okay.
was if I was in the movie,
About what movie? Which movie?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Okay, I'm starting to get a little
You getting angry?
hashtag BRM.
okay, but here's
That's
the
our
thing.
new thing.
Here's
Hashtag
the-
BRM.
What's
Okay.
that?
Will,
Hashtag Blood
Will,
Red Mad.
But Will, you have to understand, Will, that not a good movie
Start
to
saying
want to
that.
be in.
What? Why isn't it a good movie?
Because their lives in that movie are shitty. Because they're trying to
They're
get
not
home.
shitty.
They're trying to get home.
I've said this before, and
I'd
I'll
be
say
in
it
that-
again. If you watch the last scene of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and you are not reduced to tears, if you are not moved by the human spirit, if you don't understand what Del Griffith stands for and what he wants, and the level of loss and loneliness, and the fact that he forges forward in his human spirit, you are just a pile of cartilage and meat and sinew, and you're not a human being. No. Everyone
I would
within the sound of my
probably be-
voice, go listen to that.
If
Go
I
watch
was
that
probably
show.
going to be in a movie, I'd probably be the movie. I'd be in the movie Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
Yeah, I would be the Tay Diggs part probably.
You guys probably go out for a lot of the same roles.
Yeah, actually, it was between me and him for House till I got her groove back, and then he got it, and then kind of blew up, and then I had to do comedy.
I don't think so.
Wait, that's the career chart? That's what happened?
My trajectory. Yeah,
I don't agree.
You
with
guys
that.
went out for. You guys both went out for how Stella got her groove back. He got
It
it.
was
You had to do
between the
comedy.
two of us, and yeah, it was between the two of us, and also that guy from The Mentalist.
I don't think I agree.
The
with
blonde is shit, dude.
Yeah, they went black. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
And then
I was kind of joking, but you and Tay
he
Diggs
got-
are way more on the same scale than the Mentalist guy.
yeah, and then he got the Mentalist thing, and I had to do comedy, and then that was our trajectory.
Well,
and now we're all equally the same size stars.
I don't know about that. Wow, I don't know about that.
I don't think
Mentalist
so.
is fucking cleaning up. Well,
Yeah.
Tay Diggs is Tay Diggs.
But I have like 350,000 Instagram followers.
Well,
More than that
cares?
guy Simon Baker. I
I
think his
know,
name is.
but this you're being an idiot.
Don't
now.
make that face, Chris.
Yeah, and you're doing.
Chris is making a sour
he's
face,
making
like
an apology face.
yeah. His face. You know what his
You
face
look-
looks
you look
like?
Old,
It makes like
it looks old as shit.
Those guys are blessed. They're
Are blazed.
They're blazed.
they're blazed.
Those guys are blazed. And,
Those guys are blazed. Pompeii.
And I am. I'm on a trajectory to the moon, I guess is what you would say.
Hey guys, if you haven't seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, it's a fun movie to watch with your family and sit around and enjoy it. This is going to be weird.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Listen to you.
Listen to me how.
With my ears.
You have a problem?
Some podcasts are so.
Have a reggae beat to
No,
this.
there's no reggae. Stop with the
Need a
reggae.
reggae beat
Stop
to this.
it.
That's why you're listening to
Terrible.
10-Minute
Terrible.
Podcast.
Melodic, only melody from Europe.
That's not how you say melodic.
Nah, man, melodic.
No, melodic is not how you say
Yeah,
melodic.
that's how we say it in Jamaica.
Well, you're not from Jamaica.
I move like a Jamaican.
Stop
my friend.
it.
I found my.
Hey, what's up? Will here. Allow me to explain the horrible sound quality and why I'm out of breath. I'm recording this on my laptop, and my laptop is on my treadmill because I'm running on my treadmill. And that's because I got a lot of shit I got to do today. And one of the things I'm not going to do is go down to the studio and record the interstitials for this episode of Worst of TMP, wherein Bryan tries some dumb Jamaican thing. I'm not going to do that. Now, if you've heard a Worst of episode before, you know it's just a bunch of bits or a bit cobbled together from some other show. And that's what we got here. And Bryan didn't put any thought into this at all. Not that it takes a lot, we just got to improvise. But he definitely killed his own bit here. And I'm not going to work hard to get it to you, even though I appreciate you. I'm just going to finish my run and hope you enjoy.
My name is Will, the chief engineer of Laughter and Cheer.
They
Sasso.
call me Bryan, the Caribbean Tiger, Callen.
No, they don't.
Yeah. But
Okay, let me explain.
people abuse you or take advantage of you unless you put yourself in a position for them to do so.
Okay, Bryan was in Jamaica for 8 days, dude.
8 days.
Okay,
a
so
glorious,
yeah,
a glorious time.
yeah, he took the family.
I learned everything.
He came back.
into my own.
Well, no, you came back, and this is what we got.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so why are you Jamaican now? Can you just talk normally?
Dance a yard before you dance abroad,
What?
Yeah.
Dance on
Practice-
yarn before you dance on bread?
Jamaica, that's patois for practice good behavior at home before you go on outside.
Okay, so that I understood. So you're not totally Jamaican.
People know stone mango tree.
What?
When it no bear.
Dude, what the fuck did you just
People
say?
like you attack you for your success. That's what I said.
Okay, so look, man, I understand that when you go somewhere, like I'll talk about going to a place like, oh, Tulum, I really enjoy it there, even Big Bear, or like up in BC somewhere.
Jamaica.
Right, Jamaica's your
Waba.
spot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go
The
there,
mountains.
you-
Have
yeah.
you been to the mountains?
Not in Jamaica, no.
Beautiful.
Oh, well, I'm
the
sure they
coffee, you like coffee?
I love coffee.
Try the mountain coffee.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great.
The best, man.
Right. Yeah, the
Careful. The roti, goat curry, stamina food, Sexual stamina. That's what it gives you.
goat curry?
sea moss. Did you ever drink sea moss and carrot juice?
No, man. I
Gives
don't.
you stamina, boy. Stamina. Don't walk to me unless you come correct.
Really working up a sweat now. Ugh. I got to be honest. When I decided that this would be a Worst of episode, I didn't really listen to it twice. I just kind of picked an arbitrary point to cut out of. So I'm not even sure what you just heard. But I'm sorry about it, whatever it is. Woo! Here we go.
Listen to me. Better belly buzz than good food waste. Better belly buzz than good food waste.
No, what?
Better to overeat than to waste great food.
Okay, well, that's okay. So these are all sorts of Jamaican things that you do.
I came back with the truth.
I'm not going to pretend to. All right, fuck it. So what happened, dude? Were you sitting down with a bunch of like gray-haired Bob Marley types, and they were just like
Hey,
giving
man,
you the whole
no,
the
you're
spiel
being
on life?
insulting. You know what your
no,
problem?
I'm not being insulting.
Do you know what your problem is?
I didn't know I only had one.
Fiada most tail.
That is not a
take a
word.
cool breeze.
What?
He might take a cool breeze. Fiada most tail.
Look,
What am I saying now?
I don't know.
Some people like you are happily oblivious to the trouble or dangers hanging over
Okay,
them.
so here's what's up. Our listeners are going to get fucking blood red mad. They're going to get BRM over this. And you can hashtag BRM because y'all, if you're a loyal listener to the 10 Minute Podcast, I want to say that we appreciate you. And what I mean by woo, with the W, the woo is Will. Will appreciates you.
Here come-
Chris isn't even here, and
Hear me
Bryan
now.
is speaking Jamaican.
Hear me now, boy.
Yeah,
If you come at me blood red man,
yeah.
BRRM,
Yeah, BRM, yeah.
know this, I'm blood clot myself. They call me blood clot.
Yeah, they call them all blood clot, I
They
guess.
call me blood clot.
No, they don't.
Before monkey butt trousers, him a have to know when fi put him tail.
Monkey butt trousers put them what?
I said before monkey butt trousers, him a have to know where fi put tail.
Before
Make
a
sure-
monkey buys trousers?
Yeah, man. I'm saying, open your ears, boy. Listen to me now. I'm saying,
fuck.
make sure the fashions of others suit you before you rush to adopt them. You understand? Make
No.
sure the fashions of others suit you before you rush to adopt them.
Look, Brian, let me just peel back the layers even further and say, if you want to do like a fucking dumb like Jamaican character, you should have just done that. I don't appreciate you coming in here talking with a Jamaican accent.
I'm giving people the truth. They need it. They need my truth. I have stamina.
All right.
You wonder why I don't get tired.
Okay,
Goat roti.
All right, let's talk about...
Oxtail curry.
All right.
I have sexual stamina. I
Yeah.
move like a Jamaican.
Yeah. All right, well, then let's just talk about some stuff that's going on in our lives, and I guess this is just the way it's going to be. Brian, how's show business going along? You looking on some stuff?
I have some problems.
Yeah, because you're speaking Jamaican with a Jamaican accent, rather,
listen.
and you're going to completely destroy your career.
I want sick no care, Dr. Worse. If you don't care about your own problems, don't expect anyone else to care. Do you understand?
Yeah, that's pretty basic, dude. That's not really like
I come back with the truth.
Yeah.
A fistful of truth. A fistful of truth and sexual stamina. I move like a Jamaican.
I'm bored. I'm tired and I'm bored. Running is boring. What else is going on? Oh, yeah. If you listen to the show last Thursday with Bobby Lee on it, I actually took him up on his challenge, and I was at the Irvine Improv last Friday for 2 shows. Why was I there, you ask? Well, I was enjoying the stand-up comedy stylings of David Greco. Open mic comedy veteran David Greco. You've heard him on the show. Man, was he a hoot. He was really, really good. He did 2 shows and brought the Walla Walla and the whatnots and the hilarity and the humor. And I'm sure he's going to be turning up here or there, perhaps even at the TMP reunion tour shows, May 13th at the Bray Improv and May 23rd at the Hollywood Improv. And you can follow him on Twitter now, actually, at David Greco Comic. Okay, let's jump back in and finish up this shitty episode of Brian being a Jamaican or whatever. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you. And enjoy the rest of Worst of TMP.
So I have a no job description. I have a no mission, you
I'm
know.
fucking pissed off, man.
Why? You being a hater.
What?
You being a hater.
I'm not being a hater.
When jackass smell corn in a gallop, what does that mean?
Fuck.
Use the right encouragement for each person. You're not being encouraging. You're not being encouraging.
All right, I give up. What's your message?
Grab walk too much, lose him claw. If you overuse a thing, you'll break or lose it. You're using your tongue too much, I'll break it. You lose your tongue. Say sorry.
I don't know. I
No
don't
matter
understand.
how boar hog hide out the sheep wool, him grunt betray him.
Where the fuck did you pick up all these just useless platitudes?
Speak patois now.
No,
And
you
I'm
don't
gonna
speak
lay egg, but
patois.
him no
What?
fowl.
Patois?
Huh?
Is that like a before you're a Jedi thing? Or what was it? Is that from Star Wars?
No, man.
What does it mean?
Means I'm the great Prince of Truth. I'm the great Jamaican Prince of Truth.
What are your future plans doing like that? Brian, how long are you going to talk like this?
Gonna change the world with my wisdom and my truth. I came back with the truth. Why you laugh?
You better have a point, dude. We're running out of time here.
Don't criticize others when you have faults of your own. You know that. The young and inexperienced don't understand the troubles or hardships. With no fault pattern. That which does not destroy you makes you stronger. Just looking at me like that, like a stupid hen. You're a hen?
No, man.
You're laying eggs looking at me with
I'm
soft
fucking
eyes.
I'm confused.
Be respectful and tear
All right.
off your face.
Hey, calm down, man. Just
Go and make me some carrot juice.
No, I'm not going to make you carrot
I
juice.
want some sea moss.
No, what's sea moss?
Delicious.
not
Good for your
delicious.
stamina. I can make love all night.
If you enjoyed the 10-minute podcast,
A hungry
please
person
tell your friends
cannot
about
work.
it. Rate and review us on
Mischief
iTunes.
come by the poon.
tweet
And
about
go
the
by the
show.
ounce.
Facebook and
Only takes a little effort or few words to start a lot of trouble. Aye. Goodbye. Make the best of a bad situation. And content with what you have. If you still get turkey, satisfy with John Crow.
Can I get you a beverage?
No, I'm fine.
Anything at all?
No, I'm just a little nervous why you would ask to interview me. I mean,
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the Al Pacino and Robert De Niro show. I'm Al Pacino. With me, as always, is Robert De Niro. Say hello, Bobby. Who, me? Yeah, say hello. Me or him? No, you, Bobby. Say hello. All right. That's Robert De Niro, and I can tell this is already getting confusing because our guest, you're an actor.
well, not
You're
really.
a comedian.
Yes?
Bobby Lee.
Yes, I am Bobby Lee. Thank you.
Oh, boy! This is going to be a tremendous show!
I just am confused. Where's Will?
he's not here. You act?
Well,
Good question, Bobby. You're an actor,
well,
Bobby Lee.
Mr. Pacino, I've had a couple
Please,
of lines.
call me Al.
Al,
Do you like that song?
what song?
Paul Simon, Call Me Al.
You love it.
It's a great song. I love Paul Simon. I ate with him once.
That's a good story, Bobby. Not you.
I know. Yeah, I know. Anyway, what
You still haven't answered my question.
is it?
Do you like that song?
I love Simon and Garfunkel.
Me or him?
No, him. I'm asking him.
I think it's a good song.
What if I just
Which song, Bobby? Not you.
Call me Al. Paul Simon.
That's right, Bobby. Bobby Lee,
Yes.
you're an actor.
Can I just leave?
You're a comedian.
I am.
Oh, boy.
You
You're a
did
man of many
You-
talents.
You did that, but oh my god,
Laughing. Jokes.
oh my
You do
god.
jokes.
Anyway, I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm just you guys are like iconic.
What's your favorite Al Pacino movie?
I love Scent of a Woman.
I won an Oscar for Scent of a
I
Woman.
know
That's
you were
right. You did. You
you
did,
were
Al.
blind in it.
That's right.
Yeah, you were
That's
blind.
right.
I really believed
You
you.
were blind in the movie.
Yeah,
Right, Al?
yeah.
Yep, I was.
And I like
Hooah!
and Bob
Boys alive.
Robert De Niro. I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
I loved you in you played that retard in The
Awakenings.
Awakenings.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was good. Good
Yeah.
film.
Good, very good.
Bobby Lee.
Yes. Rocky and Bullwinkle, you're amazing.
Yeah, I was in Rockin' Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Was that me?
Why did you do that?
That was you, Bobby.
Why would you do that?
They told me it was a cartoon. I always wanted to do a cartoon.
It's not a cartoon, Bobby.
Nope. Nope.
It was live action.
Yeah, it was me. The movie.
Yeah.
Bobby,
Yes.
do you like cartoons?
I love cartoons. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Saturday morning.
Yes. I mean, what would we do as kids without Saturday morning?
What kind of ghosts you like?
I like girls that are I don't know. I like Asian girls,
I
white
like
chicks.
black girls.
Yeah, I
mostly.
know. Why?
They're different.
I know they're.
Yeah,
I
a
know.
little bit different.
Is it because of the fact that like they're so different than you?
Good question, Bobby. Is that why, Bobby?
Yeah. Different color.
It's a different color, yeah.
Different color than me.
Well, you know,
I'm white.
yeah.
I'm white. Goes to black. I'm on top. I'm underneath.
Yeah.
Behind.
I don't need specifics
color,
of the
different
kind of
color.
positions that you are in when you're making love.
Is it
but
that when your thing goes into their thingaling? Is that interesting?
Yeah. Yeah. Looks different.
does it turn you on that you have a white, tool and it disappears into a black?
Yep. That's what I like.
You like that?
I thought that's what you
Yeah.
It's interesting to see.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what you like.
It's fun to see.
It turns you on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns me on sexually.
I know. Wow. Have you tried Asian?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Is Ray Don Chung? She Asian?
Well, she's partly black too.
Black girl, Asian name.
Yeah.
Have you been with Ray Don Chong, Bobby?
Oh, me?
No, you, Bobby.
Well, me, no, I've never even met her.
Me neither. Never.
Yeah.
I think I might have worked with her.
Yeah.
Never.
You've never dated an Asian
I
chick.
like Chinese food.
You like the food, yeah. The food.
Oh, boy. I love Chinese food. Bobby Lee.
Yes.
What's your favorite Chinese restaurant in Los Angeles?
Oh God. There's this restaurant called Twin Dragons on Vermont.
No. You gotta drive out to Alhambra.
Why? Why
All the
Alhambra?
good Chinese food.
Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese people there.
Yeah.
Monterey Park.
Go out there. Chinese place.
Yeah.
Find a Chinese restaurant out there, It's good.
Well, which one do you like?
Yeah, which one do you like, Bobby?
Usually, anybody, seafood, Chinese.
You know what I think? Yeah. When you see Asian people in the restaurant,
Yes.
oh, boy. That's when you know.
That's when you know what. That's
That's
good?
when you know. Bang. You've got it.
Yeah, because
You've got a Chinese
when
restaurant.
their own people eat like the food, it makes you think, wow, this is authentic.
Bang.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Why are you snapping and clapping?
Yeah.
I get excited.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Pacino? What Chinese restaurant do you like to eat?
My favorite Chinese restaurant
Yes.
is Outback Steakhouse.
It's not Chinese.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Chinese. It's Australian, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But you like it nonetheless.
I like Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah.
They got steak.
I know, but you can afford Morton's and
Morton's is a good Chinese restaurant, too.
yeah.
I think you're confused. I think you think all restaurants are Chinese restaurants.
Yeah.
All Chinese
I think you think that all restaurants are Chinese restaurants.
all restaurants aren't Chinese restaurants?
They're
No.
not. No.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
You learn
confused.
something every day, huh, Mr. Pacino?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought all restaurants were Chinese restaurants.
You thought that that's where the origin of food came from, China.
Food did come from China. But Al's right about that.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you very much, Bobby. That's true.
yes.
Food came from China.
Yes, they did. They
Oh,
did.
So,
Yeah.
therefore,
Therefore.
by proxy, all restaurants
Yeah.
are, in essence,
Chinese food.
Chinese restaurants.
I never thought of it that way.
It's a good point.
That's a really good
Smart.
point. Yeah.
I had a personal chef.
You did.
Yeah, if I had to fire her.
She was African American?
Black.
She didn't give it up.
No, we had sex.
Oh.
It was interesting.
She looks different than you.
Yep.
No, I think we covered that, Bobby.
Yeah, we did. It's a fetish of yours. It's a fetish.
No,
Yes.
white girl would be a fetish.
You only have sex with black women.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but because since you're white, you liking black women.
Is Holly Robinson white?
I don't know.
No, she's black.
She's black, I think.
She was on 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, she was.
That was a tremendous show.
You saw 21 Jump Street.
I love 21 Jump Street.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Pacino. What like TV shows do you watch now? Do you watch The Walking Dead, any of the Breaking Bad, or
That's a good question, Bob.
Game of Thrones?
Oh, me?
No, him. My favorite show right now,
Yeah.
Fashion Police.
Wow.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
They wear clothes, You look good, you don't look good.
I would never thought that.
I also like Cake Boss. That's a tremendous show.
Cupcake Wars. I like Cupcake Wars.
Yeah, I've never seen any of them.
Bobby, what happens in Cupcake Wars?
They make cupcakes. Bunch of chefs, black girls make cupcakes. It's a war.
There's an actual war?
Cupcake War.
Bobby Lee,
Yes.
thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
This has been a tremendous show.
Yes.
I'm Al Pacino. This is Robert De Niro. Say goodbye, Bobby.
Goodbye.
No, me? Me or him?
I was going to say you, but you can say goodbye.
Oh, me? Bye.
No, not you, Bobby. Our guest.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It doesn't matter.
Bye.
It doesn't matter.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Are we doing it now?
Yeah, it's going right now.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Sorry, the song cut you off.
See, that makes it seem like it's a real show, but
What do
everything
you
else,
mean?
people don't realize we're just in your basement.
Yeah, so what? We're in my basement.
Yeah.
It's a podcast.
It's like we're in a real radio station.
All right, well, I'm not
like
in the
in
Howard
Alaska.
Stern network or something like that. What? A real radio station in Alaska?
Well, just some cabin or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's got to be. Oh, I'm not the Howard Stern thing. So, but we're in a basement. So,
Yeah.
therefore, there's no in between. It's either
What?
you're at Rockefeller Center or you're in a basement.
All right, well, maybe we'll end up at, some sort of network or something for podcasts. I haven't really looked into it. I like my little independent thing here. We talk right to the audience. Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will.
We talk right to the audience.
Well, we don't.
What an innovation!
We talk
You know,
right
TV that talks to the left of you.
Yeah.
We talk right to the audience.
My name is Will, the chief engineer of Laughter and Cheer Sasso. With me is one of my best pals in the whole world, Tommy Blotcha. Hey, Tommy.
Hi, how are you?
And
You got better pals on Mars?
All right, hey, if you
Whole world.
hear about that one-way mission to Mars, probably find some funny pals up there at podcast. But
This is impressive. We're really pretending to have a real thing here.
yeah,
Podcast.
we're really pretending.
Social media.
Social media. You don't use social media. You're fired.
That's Vince McMahon. That's one of the things Tommy and I always do a lot.
Who are you talking to? How many
I'm
people
talking.
listen to this
I'm
thing?
talking right to my audience.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm just as big as Chris D'Elia now.
Yeah, arguably, sure. You're definitely bigger than Bryan Callen.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That's-
They're not here to defend themselves, but whatever.
Hey,
Tommy,
have you ever seen any of his stand-up?
Who?
Either of them.
Not a whole lot of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
One of those
No,
guys.
that's
doesn't-
good. Yeah. No.
All right. So what was I going to say to you? Oh, okay. So Tommy and I have a thing that we do, and we did it a couple months ago.
It's called jerking off.
called tricking off on each other.
I don't think it's our thing. I just think we do it really
It's
good.
a thing we like to do. We
We're
basically
just really good at
yeah,
it.
we just go out. We go to Mary Callender's,
Yep.
and we kind of we have like pie and some fries and shit.
I
We just
pretend
talk
I'm
about-
Bryan Callen. You
Yeah,
pretend
and I
you're Chris
Chris
D'Elia.
D'Elia, and then we just go in the parking lot in broad daylight,
Yep.
and we beat off on one another.
Remember we stood on our heads and beat off in each other's faces?
That was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It was a windy day too. It was really, really. We were really lucky to get all that cum on our faces.
Yep. I had to do 16 months of yoga to even get there.
It was worth it though,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, it
It
was.
was really worth
Yeah.
it. Tommy and I, that's one of the things we do. Another one of the things we like to do is there's an app called Roar. It's a new app, and it's a broadcasting app. You can essentially provide the commentary for all sorts of things that you would watch on TV or or otherwise. What would you?
It's a it's an
second
app.
audio app.
Yeah, it's like you can. Yeah, I guess it's a second audio.
Yeah, you can essentially watch something on broadcast television and listen to the Roar app. So you want to go get that on your smartphone, and here's why. You get the Roar app, R-A-U-R, and then you subscribe to my channel. It's just Will Sasso, W-L-L-S-A-S-S-O. And what we're going to do, if you're a wrestling fan, and even if you're not, actually, you're going to want to check out what Tommy and I are going to do on Sunday. It's WrestleMania 31, and Tommy and I are going to talk through the entire fucking thing.
Yeah, we do the commentary.
We do the commentary.
We're Howard Cosell and Don Meredith.
He kind of works solo. Oh, yeah, Don Meredith and him.
Yeah.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. And what we do is we're going to watch the entire pay-per-view, and you can get the app, or you can just follow the links on my Twitter. I'll tweet about it, or follow Tommy Blotcha. It's at Tommy Blotcha, B-L-A-C-H-A, on Twitter, and I'm going to tweet about it, and you tune in, or you can just go to Roar, R-A-U-R dot RAUR.co/Will Sasso, and you can listen in on all this stuff, and we're just going to talk
insider info.
insider information, because my buddy Tommy Blacha, aside from being one of the funniest guys in the world, is a writer for all sorts of shit, and he's gonna if I talk about it, he'll probably make another joke about beating off in parking lots, but parking lots.
Parking lots.
Parking lots.
Oh, parking lot.
Oh yeah, parking lot. Yeah, they got the fucking.
Oh, the parking lot
Oh,
up
yeah.
there. You park and then you lock.
Yeah, you gotta
Got
get
a
the
couple
parking lot.
fellas are beating off up there.
You gotta, if you're gonna take the ferry, you take your car over to the parking lot.
That's when you get into the sulaks
Yeah.
up there. When you get in
When
the
it gets,
parking lot.
when it gets sure fucking cold in the
Yeah.
winter, you got to fucking bring the heater.
You gotta
to
watch
fuck-
out. The guys are jerking off up there in each other's faces.
You gotta defrost the lock before you unlock
Oh,
it at the
yeah.
parking lock.
You ever had the cum freeze right out of your cock there? Oh, that's a icicle. Oh, jeez.
Oh, one time I had this fucking lot lizard whore who fucking got me going so hard, and my cum came out frozen like a fucking
Oh, yeah.
number 2 pencil.
Yeah, because your cock is hot, but it comes out cold. It's gotta be cold.
It's minus 30. What fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. Tommy is a writer for all sorts of stuff. Conan O'Brien, the Late Night with Conan O'Brien from like the beginning, right?
Almost.
Something like that, almost the beginning. The Ali G Show, also Metalocalypse, your co-creator of Metalocalypse, which is, if you haven't fucking seen Metalocalypse, fuck
Yeah,
you.
what the fuck, dude?
Go
What
watch
kind
it.
of people listen to this?
And a bunch of other things. Tommy and I have worked on stuff. What's your new show, Comedy Central?
Moonbeam City.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe, Will Forte, coming out in September.
Coming out in September. You're going to want to check that out. And Tommy, for a brief period, was a writer. It was like this
Wrestling Federation.
What was your title? Like senior
I was
story
like,
editor or something?
creative director. Well, you know what? There was no titles back then. It was
Really?
99, 2000. It was just like, there was a guy, Vince Russo, there, and he left, and then it was just like Vince McMahon and yellow pad of paper, and Shane, and like, get in here.
Yep.
So we'd write storylines, and now there's writers and
Yeah.
such. But
Because Vince McMahon was a guest on Conan O'Brien, so then Tommy, of course, being a lifelong wrestling fan, he marks out with Vince, starts talking about wrestling, and Vince says, well, we're always looking for writers.
why don't you come on down? Actually, I was always, back in the day, promoting wrestlers should be on. We had Goldust back in the day, and I was just saying, like, these guys are great, and then Vince came on, and I produced a segment, and the rest is history. Went down and got employed, and left Conan O'Brien and worked for wrestling 99, 2000, the Attitude Era.
The attitude era. You gotta have attitude.
That's right.
Yeah.
But if for real wrestling fans, I was involved in one of the worst moments in Raw history.
What's it?
That's
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
Mae
right.
Young's hand baby.
Yeah.
Just Google Mae Young's hand baby. That's all you need to see.
Tommy Blacha wrote that segment, came up with that bit.
Actually,
Wait.
I wrote my idea. I don't like to say wrote.
Okay.
It's not writing.
All right.
But I came up with the idea of Mark Henry being impregnating a 78-year-old wrestler,
Young.
Mae Young.
Yeah.
And then the storyline had to disappear. And then I don't know if it was punishment, but Vince said, she's going to have an obstruction and you're going to deliver it as the paramedic. I used to be a on-camera paramedic.
So Tommy was the paramedic who delivers a hand baby from Mae Young.
a rubber hand baby.
Yeah, there you go. So that's the sort of, we're going to have that, all sorts of fun insights.
Insight.
In the thing.
That kind of stuff.
That's the kind of stuff. See,
That's the kind of stuff you're going to hear.
see, Tom. Yeah, that's the kind of fun stuff you can have on the thing. It's not just wrestling.
Yeah, so there's going to be stuff happening, then you're going to hear behind the scenes.
Yeah, brother. There's gonna be
Oh,
all sorts of.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll be there too, brother.
Yeah, you know about behind the scenes, right, Hulk?
Yeah, brother. That's because at the Roar app, brother, you can get all the behind the scenes, brother.
Yeah, I guess that's well, we're going to be giving the commentary. So
Yeah, brother. Yeah, so I'll be out there, and you'll hear the roar of the crowd, brother. But this roar is spelled R-A-U-R, brother.
Right.
Yeah, just like the roar of the crowd when I slammed Andre the Giant down through the mat, dude.
93,000 people.
93,173 screaming Hulkamaniacs, brother, when I slammed that Andre the Giant right down through the mat, dude, in Pontiac, Michigan, the Pontiac Silverdome, brother. But I didn't know, dude, when I pinned his gigantic shoulders to the mat, brother, I didn't know if Andre was going to do the right thing, dude, because the boss, brother, Andre decides whether Andre wins or loses. I didn't know if he was going to pass the torch and let Hulkamania, brother, live forever, dude. I didn't know. Vince McMahon didn't know. Not even that dirty weasel Heenan, brother. Bobby the Brain Heenan didn't even know if Andre was going to do the right thing, brother, and pass the torch. But now with the Roar app, brother, then you would know, dude. You get that behind-the-scenes scoop with the Roar app, brother.
Yeah.
Do you like podcasting?
Yeah, so far it's been really nice.
It's pretty cool.
Got a little
right?
sweaty upper lip. We're in this weird basement office. But I guess these are the chairs that guys sit in when they're here.
Yeah, when the guys
Is
are
that-
here. Yeah.
2 chairs.
Yeah, Brian sits right where you're sitting, and Chris sits over there. And
Closer to the door.
Closer to the door.
Does he lean up against her and look at his phone the entire time?
He does actually lean the way that chair is facing right now, and he stares at his phone the whole
That's
time.
weird. Shocker.
So check out Tommy and I on Sunday.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
WWE Network, get WrestleMania 31, and check us out on the Roar app.
Actually excited.
Roar.co/Will Sasso.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to 10 Minute Podcast. My name is Will, Gladiator, Helmet Face, Sasso. You going to buy something on Amazon? You know what to do. You go to 10minutepodcast.com. You hit the banner, hit the stuff. Here's what's up. I'm being joined by my good buddy, Chad Kulchin. He's right here. Right, Chad?
I'm here.
Yep. And Chad is a writer, producer, and all that good stuff. We've known each other for a long time. We've worked together and written together and stuff. And we're also real good pals. And he's good buddies with Brian and Chris. And Brian and Chris are not here. If you're a listener of the show, you know that we air these out of sequence, out of order. Who knows when this will air? But as we're recording it, Brian and Chris were supposed to be here. They're not here. They got whatever. We're not going to get into that. But Chad was across the way nearby in Universal City at Universal Studios. He had a meeting, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and not to ride the tram, right, pal?
No.
No,
it
he had
wasn't.
one of them show business meetings.
I had a show business meeting.
Yeah, and I was like, Chad, you want to come by? And he said, yeah. Now, here's what we're going to do with our time here. Because Chad and I have actually written pilots together before.
We even had one produced.
That's
at
right.
CBS.
That's CBS, and it had some really talented people in it, and you can, I don't know, fucking IMDb it. Who cares? Here's what's up. Before on the show, you know, myself, Brian, and Chris have mused at coming up with TV shows, and we did that thing, Dolphin with a Handgun, or Who's Shit in the Kitchen, and you can watch that on YouTube if you look for 10-Minute Podcast Animated, and you look at our good buddy Rodrigo's YouTube channel, El Cid. Those were all a joke, clearly. We come up with fake TV shows and things we can come up with. What Chad and I are going to do here with the 8 minutes that we have left is we're actually, this is no joke, we're going to come up with a TV show.
And then what would be cool is if we come up with one,
Yeah.
a year after it goes off the air, a year after it does its 7th season, you air this podcast.
Well, I kind of want to air it before that.
No.
Well, but here's the problem I have with that, Chad, is I don't know if I'm going to be doing this podcast for another 7 or 8 years.
You're going to do that.
Okay, well, don't call my shots like that. There's a lot of shit going on. I don't know if I'm going to be. Everyone will have a fucking podcast.
All right, let's do this. Let's make a TV show right now.
Okay, Chad and I are going to come up with a TV show right now. You are going to see this on TV.
First of all, are you going to be in the TV show?
Doesn't matter. Maybe yes or no.
Totally
I think
matters.
Matters? Okay, we're creating a vehicle for me then. Great.
It's a vehicle for you?
Yeah, let's do
Absolutely.
that. Okay.
Is it an hour long or a half
I
hour?
want to do I want to do an hour because we've talked about half hours and shit on the show, and it's funny. Yeah, I do a lot of comedy. Let's do an hour. I'm also a dramatic actor. Let's do something like that.
Would you rather be a doctor or a cop?
I don't want to do it. I do not want to do a procedural.
You have to make that choice, though.
Why? Because those are the only ones that are
just
successful.
to let me know.
All right, doctor. But I don't want to be like a doctor.
All right.
I think I should be a clinical psychologist.
No, I don't think you get to be a doctor or a cop. I was just curious.
Well, I told you I didn't want to be either, and you told me to choose.
Yeah, I needed to know the choice, but it's not really relevant for our show.
All right, I don't really know
It's
how
just to kind of get into your head.
I should know by now that that's how you work, but
All right.
I think that I shouldn't be a doctor or a cop. I don't want to do a procedural. I want to play sort of. I want to play an everyman starting over. How about that? I know that's kind of what everyone does. Fish out of water. Guy comes
Are
back
you into
home.
science fiction?
No, me personally, no. You know that. I don't really dig it. Does the character?
No, I was curious. All right. You want to play an everyman starting over. Like a 9/11 style thing where you fake your own death in 9/11 and then move somewhere else with a new identity and everybody just assumes you died in the disaster.
Oh my
but
God.
now you're in Nebraska.
I love it.
Opening a pizza shop.
I love it, and I think it's relevant because as time goes on, people want to, they want to feel, they want to talk about 9/11 a little more, and a show about that I think could happen. So it's a show about a guy who.
Well, I just use 9/11. I mean, it could be any disaster.
Okay, so a disaster happens, and this guy takes
It could be Katrina.
He takes the disaster as an opportunity to go somewhere else and start over. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like it. As he goes somewhere else and starts over, he realizes maybe that he has a kid. He didn't know about that. No, that's kind of...
So his wife that he left was pregnant, and that's why he left. He wanted to get out of that situation.
No, I think he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend.
Oh, I see.
He had a girlfriend, and he left. He wanted to completely start over. But now, how about this?
Why
as a
didn't he
pitch?
just break up with the girlfriend, though?
No, because there were so many things happening in his life. The girlfriend's just the tip of the iceberg. He had so many things in his life he wanted to get away from. So this.
Well, I think he's got to be running from something. It's got to be like Viggo Mortensen in History of Violence. Like he's getting away from
There's something
a
specific.
potentially deadly scenario where he owes so much money to someone that he can't get out from under it.
What if his own father is a gangster and is going to kill him?
That's the plot of that new Liam Neeson movie, I think.
I will find you,
Run all night.
and I will kill you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not do
And
that.
then Ed Harris is like, "No, I'm gonna kill you, dude."
It's just that simple. You should have a movie review show. Okay, so it's not that. He's gone somewhere else. We've got a couple minutes here. We've got a few minutes here. Damn it. All right, he's somewhere else, and we join the series. He's somewhere else. We start to figure out what this guy has left behind.
Well, yeah, I think you peel away the layers. So the opening pilot is kind of a status quo. It's a guy running his pizza shop or whatever. Everything seems good.
Right.
Then some nefarious characters show up, or some little chink in the armor shows through.
Right.
Maybe he has a new wife and a new family, and they don't know about his past.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, man. The history of violence paradigm is kind of tasty, if I may use the term. I think it's a lot of fun to see a guy beating the shit out of people. Man.
I don't think your guy ever beats the shit out of anyone, though.
What if I'm a sort of a sweet teddy bear and I wanted to leave behind that shit? Oh, how about that? It used to be all the violence, this and that. We're going to peel the
That's
onion.
exactly
and figure
the
out what's up.
history of violence.
Yeah, but the
plot. I
different-
mean, that's exactly the movie. Though.
Okay,
I don't know
man.
if we can just remake History of Violence as a TV show with you as Viggo Mortensen. I don't think that's going to work.
I'm sure we're not up for a lot of the same roles, but I will say this. Here's the spin in this one. I'm sort of like a nice, lovable, kind of Uncle Buck kind of guy. Maybe it is a comedy. Oh, a fuck. Okay, see, here's
That's
why
how
we
you gotta
went
do.
this way.
You come up with an hour long, and then you just turn it into a comedy.
Turn it into a comedy, and that's how you
Gold.
come up with something great. So it's a half-hour single-camera comedy about a guy who's a real sweetheart of a dude. He's got this normal life that's sort of the way we see sitcom actors, or rather sitcom characters. He's sort of this lovable teddy bear, and he's like no, and maybe there's a little bit of a starting over thing, but we slowly start to reveal he's actually got this horrible history where he was an absolute monster.
He was Tony Soprano.
Essentially. And the truth about this character is that he actually does want this new life. And he'll do anything to maintain it.
But he always reverts back to his true nature, which is like a killing machine or whatever.
It's the only way that he can keep his future and the future for his family.
Right. Every person that threatens to expose his past, he must eliminate.
Yes, but it's a comedy.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I like that a lot.
All right. I do too. I actually think that's a sellable show.
We got 3 minutes left. We can flesh this out now.
Let's come up with another show, dude. We'll sell two this year. What else you got?
What about a show about a guy who's an incredible singer, songwriter, but he can't catch a break? But it turns out he's slowly writing all the songs that you see in all the pop stars are doing, and he's in all the commercials. And I don't.
Why did he never catch a break?
Because he's sort of like, you ever see that music
So wait,
video?
this is you too, right?
Yeah, this is
So you're
also
playing
for
the
me.
guy. You're a 40-year-old man who's
Yeah.
writing all of Taylor Swift's songs.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember that music video for the Blues Traveler song "Runaround"? And there's a band playing instead of Blues Traveler. And
Yes,
then you,
I do.
You peel back a curtain. That was a great music video.
Yeah.
And you see Blues Traveler. And John Popper was really heavy at the time.
Right.
And so it's these kind of ugly, grubby
So this
guys.
is the show. The show is you've been writing all the hit pop songs for Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, whatever, Rihanna, for the past decade, let's say. But you have never gotten the spotlight yourself.
Right.
And now you want it. And so you're going to come out as the fucking dude who wrote all these songs, and you're going to come out with your own first album that you also sing all the songs.
Okay.
And you're going to just start doing music videos and shit as a 40-year-old fucking middle-aged man.
I really like
and
that
try
a lot.
to take the world by storm.
Holy
because
shit.
you get inspired by Sia, who has written all these famous pop songs, and now she comes out and does a thing where she hides her face and doesn't want to
Right.
be famous. Your character doesn't do that though.
Right.
Your character wants the fame.
Right.
So it's like a 40-year-old white dude who's
Yeah.
like, I wrote all these songs,
And
and
maybe-
now here's my debut album.
And he's got a wife and kids, and
Yeah.
obviously the excess of show business and the music industry kind of start ruining him.
yeah, I think we actually came up with 2 super viable TV shows in 10 minutes.
I actually agree. How about this? Chris came up with Dolphin with a Handgun, and that's crazy as shit. And I
That
came up
cartoon's
with
fantastic.
it was a lot of fun, and Rodrigo's very talented. I came up with Who Shit in the Kitchen, and that's completely fake.
Yeah.
And fuck-face Brian didn't come up with anything. And we came up with 2 right here, Chad and I. I am going to probably wait to air this until you and I have maybe had a couple of meetings under our belts. with
Yeah,
these-
you
with
should.
these
I
ideas.
think you wait to air it until these are both hit sitcoms.
It's a long time. Because that's
Couple
also
months.
not guaranteed. No, it's not. It's not a couple months.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not guaranteed.
Man, that's good. All right, nobody steal our ideas, but we're gonna. I think we have to register these treatments. We're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna register these treatments.
Copyright works
Chad,
like this. As soon
thanks
as you
for
come up with an
joining
idea,
us. Find
it's
Chad
yours.
on Twitter at Chad Kulchin and on all the stuff at Chad Kulchin. What do you mean it's ours?
That's what copyright is. Intellectual copyright. As soon as you have an idea, it's yours.
Oh, I get it.
If you air this, that's copywritten.
Super podcast time with the pals. There's all sorts of different pals you can podcast with. It's podcast time.
Good to be here.
Shush.
Some podcasts are so and you don't know about them.
Tommy.
Did you ever sing?
Huh?
Were you
I
ever
just
singing?
sang less than 2 seconds ago.
Ah!
I got him. Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. You're going to buy something on Amazon. You want to go to 10minutepodcast.com, hit the Amazon banner, buy all the stuff and the merch and all the things.
Or just go right to Amazon.
There you go.
No.
Oh, no.
No,
Damn
you
it.
got to go
Tommy?
through our thing. Oh, God,
If you want to buy kettlebells or exercise
No,
bands.
don't you plug your shit.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
All right.
if you want to.
Because speaking of plugging
I buy
shit-
nothing but exercise equipment.
He's plugging stuff from The Fighter and the Kid.
No, I
or
didn't
that I
say
like.
that.
I like to call The Fighter and the Kid. That's what I like to say.
Why do you trail off with the kid, bro?
Oh, it's hey everybody, it's The Fighter and the Kid.
Hey, I don't like that.
Or when I'm on it, it's the man, the fighter, and the kid. It's the man, the man, the fighter, and the kid.
Anything and the Kid.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will, the Chief Engineer of Laughter and Cheer, Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen. It's good to be back. I know a lot of you guys have been like, "Where the fuck are you?
All right, but let Tommy.
Where are you?
No, I don't know
My
about
life
that.
sucks.
No,
you
no.
know, here I am,
That's not
guys.
what they're saying.
Tommy the Kid Blotcha.
No, hold on, Blotcha.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Hold on, brother man.
You know, a lot of people have laid claim to the Kid nickname before.
Well-
and, in the past, Crystalia has because he's the youngest, right?
Yeah.
Me, I've called myself the real Kid. I think Tommy has as much right to call himself
He
the Kid.
absolutely doesn't because he's all grayed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and
so are you, and
No,
so am I.
it actually comes from my new podcast,
What's it called?
Fighter and the Kid.
No.
Shop. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, you can't just move in like that,
Hey, Tommy's...
They made me the offer.
bro. You have a hulking physique.
Yeah.
No neck, huh?
No neck.
Just a big old guy built to strap it on and
I don't know if 6'2", 235 is considered big.
Tommy.
Hey, Tommy was here recently, doing this with me, and we're mixing it up. We got all sorts of different stuff happening at 10-Minute Podcast. Brian,
I think we hit our stride.
yeah,
Well,
Brian, you've been gone as shit,
I've been gone as shit, guys. Just kind of just making that money.
and I unintentionally
Doing the fighter.
And speaking of plugs,
say it that way.
Speaking of plugs, we unintentionally plugged your fucking podcast with Brendan. Love Brendan, but here's the
Yeah.
thing: you never talk
Now
about
that guy.
Yeah,
is
now that guy's something. Well, he's a legit,
Guys,
he's a fucking.
legit.
Here's what happens.
Funny.
But I want to say this:
Understand what he
on
says.
that podcast, you don't plug 10-Minute
No,
Podcast.
here's
ever.
what happens.
But then you lie to me and you say, "Oh yeah, I should do that."
Yeah, no, what happens is this. When you get on a roll, man, and you've got that many people listening, and you're just boom, 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 boom. I call it free flowing. I call it free flowing.
Here's what I like to
When
do.
you hear some bullshit, you go, oh, sorry.
That's not the
Oh,
song.
I'm sorry. Was my mic
That's
on?
the second time you've sung. Well, actually, maybe the fourth.
Check this out. Here's our call to arms for this episode. I'd like everyone to, if you've ever listened to Brian, fuck it, I'm going to give you a plug. Brian's podcast
buddy.
with Brendan Schaub is great. It's called The
Fighter.
If you've listened to the
Please say
fighter,
The Kid,
if you've
man.
listened to the fighter and the kid before, I
runs
want
out
you
of
to
air.
let us know if Brian has ever said shit about 10-Minute Podcast. The answer is no, and here's the hashtag I'd like you to use. Hashtag the fighter and the liar.
Yeah.
Because
No.
Brian likes to lie
Don't
to
start
me.
those memes.
No, he likes to lie to me. Oh, make some
Yeah,
memes too.
memes.
Please make some memes.
No.
Get a hold of some pictures of Tommy on the internet too, and you can make some
Yeah.
sweet memes.
You can't find pictures of Tommy.
Yeah, there is. Just because Tommy
Where
is
you
primarily a producer and a writer and a conspirator and a creative person doesn't mean there's not.
you gonna
Oh, that one hurts.
Yeah.
I do 2 have pictures of myself on the internet.
Where are you going to find pictures of Tommy Blotcha.
back. Just because you got more pictures than you have. Come here.
Yeah, I'm
Really hurt.
Tommy
I
Blotcha.
don't want any pictures on the internet.
Good luck finding Tommy Blotcha.
Good luck finding me.
Let me Google him right now. I'll Blotcha.
Serious, Cal, this really cuts deep. Fucking wish there was no internet level.
I'm serious. This cuts deep.
You guys have met before.
We
Several
have,
times.
man.
Yep.
Tommy and I,
Our good buddy Marshall Cook was developing a show for you, right, Brian? Remember this?
Yeah.
Our good buddy BKJ Jr. And he was telling me that Tommy came to help out, just to help sort of guide Marshall along.
flush it out.
But that was mostly to stop you from...
Flesh it out,
But
by
that was
the way,
mostly-
not flush
Not
it out.
flush it out. That's a completely different... Don't fuck up sayings.
That pretty much lets you know how the whole procedure went right there.
And Marsh was saying that Tommy was sort of there to sort of help bat down some of the ideas that you were coming up with.
No.
I.e., what was the one thing? It was like, but trouble always finds him?
Yeah,
What you said?
that was what you say. We'd settle on something, and then you'd say after that, "Yeah, but trouble always finds this guy." I'm like, well, don't. Why are you saying that?
Well, I just...
Anyways, you rejected it. That show, Breaking Bad.
Just the show that Tommy developed on his own. And
No
gave it to...
one's gonna like him. It's like bad title. Everything. Callen shot it down. So
Damn it.
we gave it to that.
Could have made a mill.
Yeah.
What would you do if I gave you, like, more money than you can spend, like $100,000 or something?
I could spend $100,000.
It's an arbitrary
You don't
question.
have
Yeah.
the money.
Tommy, if you're going to hang out at all, you're going to have to realize that when we do this, Brian just kind of shits out weird questions.
Okay,
I have a
if
question.
Oh,
I have a
know.
question for you, though.
You
Brian.
mean he does that thing where, like, hey, how about this? But then doesn't really have anything.
Brian, can you... I got a question. Can you come
Good.
up? Can you come up on the mic just a little bit, but
Man.
not too much? That's too much.
Yeah.
I'm on the mic.
You're
bro.
back.
No,
you're
no,
backed
Brian.
off the mic.
3 inches. Take
can't.
your dick out and measure it.
No. You silly goose. You saw my dong. I got a big piss hole.
You got,
Hey,
yeah.
once
You
here's
do
a
have
story about measuring a dick. I was putting in one of those fans in an old lady's attic, working construction with my brother.
Yeah.
And then I said, like, hey, I need a foot-long thing. And the old lady came up behind him on the walker, and I said, I need the fucking measuring deal.
Yeah.
And my brother said, like, I'll just use my dick. And then he went, I'll fold it in half as he was turning around, and the old lady was in the walker, like looking right at him. Yeah.
Well, I was doing a little a closet work.
Not done with the story. Murdered her. Go on.
Couldn't live with her knowing that?
Yep, couldn't live
Well,
with
come
no
on, man.
Because we're
What are you
decent
talking
guys.
about? She's just an old lady.
We don't want an old lady walking around with that in her head.
Yeah, but-
Cruel.
Oh, so
Buried
it
her
was
in
a
the
mercy
wall.
killing? Buried her in the wall, guys?
Buried her in
That's
the
what
wall.
you do.
Oh, gee whiz.
After you bleed the body.
Yeah, you're not. Callen's not so bad after all.
Yeah.
Learned that in the mafia.
Yeah?
When I was with a guy who was,
I didn't know you were in the Romanian mafia.
this
You're
guy,
Romanian,
this
Irish,
guy, I
Romanian?
did a summer job, and he was along for the ride. And the
Was
girl,
the job riding around?
No, we had to tear down this. Well, we had to help this woman with her closet. We were tearing down this house. The guy who owned the house said, "Come to the thing,
Fucking, this thing's only 10 minutes long, and Brian's
Help
telling
us,
the same story you just told.
help us tear down the closet." And the woman was kind of like
Slow
50
down,
something.
dude. Slow down.
Slow it down.
We got 2.5 minutes left.
right, so-
really chew on this
So
one.
the woman was not attractive and kind of heavy. And my buddy, the degenerate, I didn't know him very well. He goes, "Bro," I go, "What?" He goes, "Listen, man, you guys do the closet thing. I'm gonna try. I think I can get head from that woman."
What?
And I was like, "That's what I said." I went, "What?"
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm telling you, man, I can always tell when a girl likes to suck cock. Plus, I'm young. She's old and lonely, man. I'm gonna try to get a blowjob from her." So you just hear him amble off into the kitchen. He's talking. You hear king, 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 and he just comes back. I go, "How'd it go?" He goes, "She's stuck up, man." And that was the end of that.
Conceited?
Yeah. And then I'm not done. Murdered her.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. See, I was going to say that story didn't really,
Yeah, but
the
then-
ending kind of left us hanging. But I'm sorry, I don't have a story about something sort of sexual that turns into a woman in her own home being murdered.
That
Murdered?
means
Murdered.
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 it's funny that we.
That means that you were in the Pussy Brigade.
No.
You ran with the Pussy Brigade.
No.
No, it actually means we just use murder as like a fake punchline, and he really kills women.
That's what it means.
Gosh, I don't have any stories about killing women.
Speaking of, as Tommy likes to put it, hot doggy lipped so-and-sos, how about that hot doggy lipped L. Ron Hubbard on that? Man, we should have been talking about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got,
are all
he's got Roger
Scientologists...
Ebert lips.
Yes, he does. Are all Scientologists insane? Yes, we're all crazy. Did you see Going Clear?
I read the book.
Oh, okay.
I need to see the documentary.
We watched
Yeah,
it.
it was on the other night.
The book was phenomenal. He never stopped smoking, lost his mind at the end of his life.
Oh, yeah. At the end of his life?
Yeah.
Not at which point he, speaking of murder, told his wife that he'd kill her, and then she
No,
ran
he's
out
perfectly
onto a
saying
When
that.
his
frozen
son
lake.
died, he said, he did it to me, that son of a bitch.
He what?
That's what he said. When his son killed himself, I believe his son killed himself, he said, that little son of a bitch did it to me. Did it to me. Got me. He finally got me.
What are you
Oh
going to
my
say
God.
when you kill yourself, Brian?
Well, I think I'll just look up and say, hey, God, thanks for making me your favorite.
Hey, this has been a great murder-filled podcast. Full of, what I left out is the guys won't stop eating cheese the whole time.
And cookie dough.
Oh, Tommy's back. He's back
I
on
am
the
back.
show.
Here I
he
sitting
comes
in the
for
chair,
some
talking
more
and
podcast
this
stuff. Hey.
Some podcasts are funny, and you some are really dumb. That's why you listen to 10-Minute Podcast.
Well, Tommy, nobody heard your song, unfortunately.
Why not?
Well,
Some podcasts are funny,
yeah, that's not really how it goes.
some are really dark.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will Gladiator Helmet Face Sasso.
Tommy Blacha?
Is
No
with me.
joke.
No joke. No nickname for
Tommy No Joke Blacha?
Tommy No Joke Blacha. Tommy No Joke Blacha. That's pretty good. Tommy's a good buddy of mine. If you listen to the episode where we talked about the Roar app.
I prefer friend, but
Yeah. You got to check that out and check out what we did on Roar. Go listen to that episode. The last one with Tommy.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, we did. We talked over WrestleMania for 4 hours on the Roar app. RAUR. Go to roar.co/Will Sasso, or just get the fucking app, or check it out on Twitter. See,
Still talking about it.
Tommy's one of my best pals, and you know him from all
For a
sorts
friend.
of stuff. All right, Tommy's one of my best friends. All sorts of shit. Created Metalocalypse. He did the Ali G show, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Did a bunch of wrestling shit.
6'2".
6'2". Fancies himself Renaissance man. Can fix shit. What else do you like to cook?
Photography.
Photography's fun. Tommy's sitting in with me because fuck it. This is my podcast. I'll do whatever I want. Here's another thing about the podcast. One thing I decided to do was read some of our reviews from iTunes. So I'm going to read a couple of these, all right? This is from Sketchy Boy. You dig? Time efficient and hilarious, he says, and he gives it 5 stars. This is a great podcast. The song episodes tend to be some of my favorites. We Are Friends, White Person Christmas, Heart and Eyes. I also love the Mary Stuart Foley episodes, My Poor Hole. These guys are really funny. They know how to feed each other for sure. They know how to...
No, you're
Chop
right.
off and chop.
Chafafache.
Brian might kill a bit or two, but give the kid a break. He's doing the best he can.
Give him a break.
Give him a break.
Why?
This one is entitled Will Appreciate
Man
You-
not doing what he's there to do. Give him a break.
This one's from Casey Killingsworth.
Sure that pilot crashes a plane or two. Give him a break.
Give him a break. He tried to land it in the Hudson. It didn't work out as well as the other guy. Will, I'd appreciate it if you read this one on the podcast. As someone who was raised on sketch comedy and grew up watching the likes of Callen and Sasso on Mad TV.
Oh, they must have rickets and be totally undernourished. Mom, I'm hungry. Have sketch comedy.
This podcast was a wonderful way to rediscover those guys, as well as Delia's true comedic range. Oh, I don't know about that. Plus, it's
From
a bite.
0 to 12.
It's a bite-sized length, easy to make it the most binge-listenable podcast in existence. I can listen for hours, and for the period in the fall of 2014, I actually did. All right, well, that's very specific.
Yeah.
I always look forward
That's
to
where
new
all those
episodes.
kids went missing, right?
He was doing nothing but stealing kids and listening to the podcast. Oh, shit. Who's to blame? Always look forward to new episodes being posted every Tuesday and Thursday. They're the entire reason I downloaded the Stitcher Smart Radio app. Wow, this guy really gets into it. On my Samsung Galaxy S4. I guess
Wait, that can't be real.
This is what he says. All right, 10-minute podcast truly gives new meaning to the old adage, brevity is the soul of wit. Keep up the great work, you dogoats. Well, that's nice. Thanks for those, guys.
Hey, those are good.
Yeah, we got Tommy here, and that took up a lot of time. We got 7 minutes left. With the 7 minutes that we have left, I want to talk to my good friend, Tommy.
Yes.
And I want to ask him this. Tommy and I hang out a lot. You know, we've worked on a bunch of stuff together. We try to do that even more.
Yep.
And we try to do funny stuff and shit. And
Watch a lot of sports.
We watch some sports, watch some football, we watch some wrestling together.
Yeah. Really fucking take the piss out of commercials.
Yeah, man, we really have a good time, along with our good friends Marshall Cook and Chad Kulchin and Cyrus Health. All have been on the podcast. Cyrus, in essence, because of Shilajit. Him and his brother make the Shilajit. They're the Walter White and
Johan.
Jesse Pinkman of Shilajit, yeah. And you know Marshall as BKJJ, and then Chad was on the show. Chad Kulchin. What do you think of the three of us doing this podcast for as long as we did? Even though now it's mostly just kind of me and having fun with friends like you and stuff.
Well, I think I mentioned last week or something. It's interesting that I guess like a relationship, I guess they're supposed to get to know each other more and become better friends, but maybe it doesn't seem the case with you guys.
Okay, well, I don't know that I agree with. They're my friends. What do you mean?
I don't know. Just seems to be like three individuals becoming more separate, living in their own bubbles as the years go on.
We've done it for 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
So by now, what should we have achieved as a
Do you have a better camaraderie at the end of 3 years or at the beginning? Answer that honestly.
With who?
With any combination of the three of you.
Do I have a better camaraderie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned some stuff about the guys in those 3 years.
Okay, but would you say there's elements of your relationship that were better in the beginning than they are now?
Better in the beginning than they are now. I will say this: at the beginning of this journey, doing the 10-minute podcast, the three of us were desperately looking for something to do together. Mm-hmm.
And now you're desperately looking for a reason to not do it anymore. Am I wrong?
I'm not desperately looking for a reason to not do it anymore. That's why I'm sitting here with you.
What about you, Bryan Callen and Chris? They're not here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. But yeah, they're busy guys.
Well,
I'm a busy guy.
Yeah. Brian's nuts.
Yeah. Brian's a little fucking out there.
Yeah.
He's a great guy though.
Great.
Yeah. Chris is, misunderstood, I'd say, in some ways.
I understand him perfectly.
What are you talking about?
I guess anything.
Okay. So, after 3 years, do you think that there should be more to show for having a podcast on the air that long?
What is a pod? More to show?
Yeah.
There should be, I don't know. How much money have you made?
Not a lot.
Well, then yes, there should be more to show.
Yeah, there should be way more in that area for sure.
People, you're having fun out there, right, guys?
Yeah, everybody listening enjoys it. I will say that, let me be super fucking honest.
All right.
There's a lot of things I want to do creatively, and whatever, I get to do a lot of them. That's fun. And a lot of them I don't get to do. But a big reason why I continue to do this show is because people keep listening, and I feel like we would be letting them down if we didn't continue to do it.
People keep smoking crack.
Yeah,
That's why we're letting them down if we don't cook meth in our basement. And so they can, put their kids in the microwave. Is that what you're saying?
Wait a minute, man. No, you're spinning my words.
Am I?
That's not what I mean at all. Right. No, I mean that.
Blame it on you. It's your fault out there that his friends have abandoned him.
I will say that any combination,
even though it's three of us and they're not here, I still defend doing it.
I was going to say that any combination of the three of us, even if that combination is just me.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. I could just do Arnold Schwarzenegger the whole time.
Yeah. I love hearing every side, story when you're the behind the scenes of and then Chris wouldn't stop looking at his phone and Callen didn't get it. And then it seems like every story you have, there's a crystal moment where Callen goes, "Oh, I get it," and then proceeds to not get it.
Yeah, well, and if you're a loyal listener to the show, you know that's when Callen kills the bit.
Yeah, the moment he says "aha" is the moment when he's like, "Oh, it's now I misunderstand it."
Yeah.
Right. With zeal. Yeah. I know. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. You want to do some more of these? I don't know what to do. You have a fucking property you've cultivated, and now we have an audience. We got live shows we do and things, and we got three guys.
Let's do remotes where we go throw rocks at Bryan Callen or something.
That's a great idea. Actually,
just old school 6th grader. There he is. Hit him with a rock.
Hey, here's my call to arms for everyone listening who wants the 10-minute podcast to continue.
Drive to Bryan Callen's and throw rocks at his house.
I want you to use the hashtag throw rocks at Bryan. Okay, it's hashtag throw rocks at Bryan. Yeah. And then you have to say at Bryan Callen somewhere in the tweet. And the tweet should say something about how much you're enjoying the new 10-minute podcast. You have to say, I can't get enough of the new at 10min pod or whatever you want to say.
Callen free.
Right, Callen free. And then you got to say, at Tommy Blacha.
Yeah.
He's on Twitter. Say at Tommy Blacha, Blacha. He was great, blah, blah, blah. Say whatever you want. And then somewhere in the tweet, you have to say hashtag throw rocks at Callen.
Yeah.
You have to weave that in there somehow. And you can say what you want about the podcast, like it or dislike it.
Boy,
That's pretty good.
Hit with a rock.
No, I don't want him to actually. Let me just say that right
like
now.
A stone.
I don't want Callen. Don't actually. I'm saying this right now. Okay. Don't actually throw rocks at anybody, especially Bryan, because he'll freak right out.
Right.
But
if you gotta throw a rock at someone,
hey man,
then it should be Bryan Callen.
I like this metaphor though. Hashtag throw rocks at Bryan Callen. I think this went really, really well.
Me too. I feel good.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's good to have you back.
It's nice to be here.
Tommy, you'll enjoy this, I think.
Tommy.
Hi.
Your last name?
Attractive woman.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to
12.
10-minute podcast.
Tommy!
Ten.
It's 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Sometimes there's, the ads make it longer, but they're outside of that 10 minutes.
Well, I timed it last time, and it was 12, so I'm sorry.
Okay, but that's not the actual podcast. It's always only 10 minutes.
I'm writing the apology. Jesus.
Okay. Welcome to the 10-minute podcast. Go to the website, do all the things. My name is Will, the chief engineer of Laughter and Cheer Sasso.
Time of the Kid Blacha.
And not here to defend himself is Bryan Callen, but in his place is a good friend of Bryan's, someone who he's introduced us to and is a regular guest on the show now. It's been a while, and I know that loyal listeners...
Very busy, of course.
Well, loyal listeners to the show will be happy to hear that you're back. Mary Stuart Foley is here.
Thank you very much.
How are you, Mary?
I'm very well, thank you.
nice
And
to
I
meet
must
you.
say,
Yeah.
I
Tommy
do not-
Blacha, meet Mary Stuart Foley. Mary, Tommy,
meet you.
Tommy, Mary.
Rather strong, large man.
Attractive woman.
How much
Yeah.
do you weigh about?
230.
Say so.
Tommy, Mary is a book reviewer. She has been an author in her own right.
Hulking mass of a man.
Yeah, she likes you.
Wow.
He hasn't a neck, has he?
No, he's got a neck.
He's got no neck.
Mary,
Very
stop
very
bouncing
attractive
around
woman.
here.
Strong.
Whoa, that's a foot under the desk.
What? Oh,
Sorry.
It's not yours, is it?
man. Everyone's
Very attractive woman.
Mary's getting very excited here.
Well, I mean,
well, so all right.
Interesting.
Hey, Mary. So what do we owe this pleasure this time? You're here. You're joining us. You're on the 10-minute podcast.
very exciting. Actually, I've reviewed a book called Strange Games.
Oh, Strange
And
Games.
of course,
Okay.
and I'm here to talk about it if Tommy will allow.
Well,
I have a
of
feeling.
course.
I have a feeling he's rather dominant.
Yeah. Well.
And rather assertive. and what he says goes.
Yeah. There you go. See now, Tommy, you're starting.
Sometimes.
have a
Maybe
feeling
learn a little
Sometimes
bit
not.
about-
I wouldn't be surprised if he grew that mustache in about 2 hours.
Yeah. Tommy's got some facial hair. Yeah.
Yes, 2
About
hours.
2 hours. About 2 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something.
Smell his sweat.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing. It's great for our audience to have your take on literature, your own your literary take on the book world. What's out there?
probably
It's always
zooms-
an eclectic
zooms over your head because
quality.
you don't
well,
read.
don't. Okay, but you always say that. Let's just get to the book. The book
Quite,
you'd like to
quite an
review.
insightful woman.
Thank you,
All right, Tommy. Okay,
Tommy.
it's fair.
I must say, they're one of the few men that can pull off a sweatshirt, probably from sport.
I've pulled off a sweatshirt.
Of course.
Here or there.
Silly man. A large cavity, which is one of the reasons your voice is so strong, I imagine.
Very, very attractive woman.
Do you sing?
Excuse me?
Do you sing?
Yeah, a little bit. 10-minute podcast. You may
Probably a red meat eater, am I right?
I enjoy my red meat.
I can smell your breath from here. Strong.
So Strange Games. Tell us about Strange Games. What's
Yes,
the book about?
sorry.
Is Strange Games a metaphor for something?
It's not. It's actually the title.
No,
of the
it's
book.
not. Yeah, no, understood. But what is it? What is the meaning? What does the title imply?
It was sort of an amalgamation of lots of different games
Or an amalgam.
that we
Yeah,
found.
amalgamation is
Amalgamation.
always lots of different things.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of redundant, but you're
Yep.
still a very attractive woman.
Thank you very much. And I'm sorry, I'm so flustered. I'm having trouble putting words together. I'm afraid there's a great deal of male energy.
It's all right,
thrown
Mary.
my-
Let me handle this. Tommy, I just have to say,
staring daggers.
all right, Mary. When
boring
she
into me.
there it is. Mary, when Mary shows up, we like to talk about books, and that she likes to talk about books and stuff, and not to. I don't want to get.
Tenderizing my nipples.
Yeah, I just don't want you to be
Wow.
uncomfortable. I just want you to know that she always sort of talks like this. And,
Right.
I feel as though someone's taking clothespins to my nipples. He's just
Mary,
staring. He's
Mary,
boring into me
You
with
guys just met,
brown
Mary.
eyes. I bet you're
Is that a cabbage leaf inside your bra there?
Yes,
What
it
is
is.
that? Bar.
Your bra.
What is that?
It's like what pregnant women do when their nipples get.
I am lactating.
Wait, what pregnant women's?
I tend to lactate.
It's an old school. It's a very old school remedy.
Well, Mary's very old.
Well,
school.
I must say.
What do they do?
when your nipples get tender, you put like cabbage leaves in
My
there.
nipples have been through more.
You
Mary,
have cabbage leaves in your
Is
bra.
there cabbage? Is there cabbage in your bra,
Yes,
Mary?
it's cooling actually. My
Give me-
nipples, as you know, have been through.
All right,
have
Mary,
been through. What's the word used?
World War III.
The ringer. Yes. Oh my God, he's very funny.
Yeah, Tommy's a really
He's
funny
terribly
guy.
funny.
Let's see him. Let's see
Well,
him.
No,
I would be
Tommy,
very
no.
happy, yes.
No, Tommy.
Rather elongated.
Mary.
Rather elongated.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah, the cabbage fell off one
Yes.
of them.
I know
Oh,
they look like a man's
fuck.
index finger.
Is that what?
The first two
Let's
knuckles.
see, that
are
one-
so
Oh, they look like
That one's
balls.
pointing like northwest, and that one's.
I know. I
They're
think
perfect
I think,
compass.
I had them elongated, of course.
Wow.
Gee, they look like. They look like.
They look like hemorrhoids.
Do you know?
They look like canvas.
Can I share a secret with you? That's in this
Oh
book.
man, you know what they look like actually? You know when you go to the grocery store, you see like the sweet potatoes, the yams.
Yeah,
Like the ones that have been sunken down a bit. Have you ever like
Yeah.
leave a sweet potato like in the sun for a while,
Right, and
Or-
then
or
drive
after-
over it with your car, and then shit on it. That's what they look like.
It's so silly.
I'm sorry.
Very funny.
He's just saying you have funny
Of
old
course.
shitty
well,
tits.
Wow.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you,
those are
I've
the
put
worst.
them. I've had very little respect for my breasts and my nipples, even less.
Has anyone ever called you shit tits?
No,
Tommy,
you are
don't
a
say
man
that to a
of-
lady.
I don't mind at
I'm
all.
not
believe
asking.
You
me.
wait, you don't mind at all?
Believe me.
No.
Do you know that I had a man once grab
She
me by
likes
my
it.
nipples, grab me by strong hands. He was a Tongan man.
Oh,
Tongan
Tom.
with thick
They're
Haku?
so
Don't
strong.
tell me his name was
thick hands.
Haku.
His name was Haku.
Was it the wrestler
boy.
Haku?
He was a professional wrestler.
Oh, it was Haku or
curly
Meng,
hair,
yeah.
curly hair and a barrel chest.
Yeah, that was Haku
And
probably.
he grabbed me with
Hand
chop-
like a submarine sandwich.
Yes, he was very, very drunk.
Wow.
So drunk, and he grabbed my nipples and he lifted me clear off the floor.
Oh, that's why they look like that now. He stretched them out.
Screamed.
Oh,
I
man.
screamed.
All right, I can tell we're not going to get to this book at
Jammed
all.
his fingers in
What?
my holes.
What? Your holes?
Yes, he
Plural?
called it a six-pack.
A six-pack?
Yes, he
Oh.
treated me like I was a six-pack.
Oh, he just shoved his fingers and then...
I have a feeling Tommy knows that.
I think we need to desexualize the atmosphere here.
I know.
Yeah,
but
how can we do impossible?
I know how.
You're the one who asked her
Show
to
us your
expose
pussy.
herself.
That'll do it.
I would
Yeah.
love to show you. Let
Yeah,
me show you what
Mary,
I've done
stand
to
up,
it.
stand
I think
up.
you like
Oh,
it.
boy.
What's that?
It looks like, remember those little mini footballs you had as a kid? It looks like half of one of them.
Why did you put it so close to the mic, though? It's just...
Yeah, they,
Mary!
Yeah, I think
We can't hear this.
it's his fault.
We can't
Actually,
hear
You
this.
can hear him actually. You
What-
can
what
you can
color
hear
would
her-
you call that?
You can hear her salivating.
For
Now,
everybody-
imagine it
it's
looks
the
like
same color as my car. Slate gray.
Oh, yes.
For those listening,
She's rather
Oh,
grey.
Mary
boy.
looks to be wearing some
Wow.
beige 4-inch heels, and she got up on her tippies and just she bent over and pulled up her skirt.
I'm being very naughty. at
Yeah,
the
well,
moment.
naughty is one thing. But you can't do that.
Why
People-
not?
what do you mean? Why? You were here to review a book. This happens every time.
And-
I feel like a fool.
I think your friend Tommy started it, didn't he?
No, he didn't. Well, he didn't. Yeah, well, that's
So
true.
aggressive. I
Thank,
wonder-
thank God there's a cotton panel from some pantyhose between me and
I would pay you.
gray thing I can still see
Pay you good
behind.
money to brush. brush that mustache against.
Tommy, you did ask her to expose her shit
I did.
tits, as you called them.
Yeah, I did. Well,
If I squeeze it,
Her stale yam
Yo, you don't-
tits.
you-
No,
okay.
don't squeeze. Don't.
All right, okay,
She's
there's
getting
an-
up on her haunches again.
Let me show you.
look. Oh my God! It's like
Oh, it's rosebudding.
it's like it's like I was in Mexico and I saw a tractor trailer of pigs follow on the highway. You just
She's still going. Is she passing wind? Or... Oh.
I don't even know what's going on.
Sorry.
First of all, you're not sorry.
What are you sorry? It's so unnecessary.
Would
Just
you
got
like,
up on your haunches.
would you like to pull my
You've
shit
got a
tits?
film on your teeth.
I
or
don't
something.
call them.
What is that?
You shouldn't call them shit tits.
Why no?
Why is half
do you
your
mean?
gums green?
Stick.
What is? You have to smile. God.
Close your mouth.
Oh my
I'm on
God.
antibiotics at the moment.
Is that?
It's not working.
I
Is
know
that
it's
gum?
not. I have sores on my feet that don't heal.
no.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I caught something terrible.
Fistulas.
Mary-
Those are called
Would you
fistulas.
like to punch me in the face?
No,
No, no.
That's terrible.
Please.
Don't say that. No, don't say that. Don't
no.
encourage
If you
that.
wanted to, you could crush my cunt with your
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I'm saying, David,
Wow.
anything you'd like to me.
Is that a carbuncle?
Yes, I've been naughty.
Oh my God.
There she goes.
Oh my God. I think in my throat.
Let her.
Letter? I'm not gonna stop her.
I'm sorry, I made a mess.
You're not sorry. Hey, Bryan Callen, what's your favorite kind of sandwich? What's your favorite kind of sandwich?
Tuna.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you listen to 10-minute podcast.
Guys, that's not how the. Fuck.
It's for this show.
Well, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. If you're going to buy something on Amazon, you go to 10minutepodcast.com. You hit the Amazon banner. You can do all this stuff. You got, merch there and all sorts of things. Whatever the hell is happening, I don't know.
Everybody loves extra steps when they buy things, right? No.
Yeah. No, people don't like
Oh,
extra stuff. No, but it's their way of showing they support the podcast.
Way of showing the sports.
And then you can bookmark that page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you won't even have to
Hey.
make the extra step next time.
Man, I bookmark shit all over the internet. It's so
Don't even
fun.
know how to
So
bookmark.
fun.
Don't know how to bookmark.
Yeah. My name is Will, the Samoan Hulk Sasso. You gave me that nickname. Don't be upset.
Brian the Kid Callen.
Come up on the mic a little, but don't
Nope.
be so
I'm
damn
Brian
loud.
the Kid Callen.
I'm Tommy Laykid Blotcha.
You can't
it
say
French.
Les Kids means
It's French.
the kids. Les.
But it's French.
Yeah, it's French.
Well, les enfants.
Ooh, do you speak French?
Oui, je parle français.
Oh,
Wow.
avec. You know what that means?
Yes, with.
Yeah.
Avec.
Not bad, not bad. What about avec fromage? Now, what does that
with
mean?
cheese. It
There you
means.
go.
Wow.
Cheese. I spent enough time overseas.
Come
when
up
I
on
was
the
there.
mic.
You
if
spent some
know.
time overseas.
I did when I was in the
know-
army. I spent some time, and then I went to college.
You were in the army?
I was in the army. I was.
Right out of high school?
I went in. I was a pretty good athlete, and so I was kind of asked to join and into sort of. And I ended up doing just a bunch of stuff in the army.
I'm a little confused. Why do they ask good athletes to join the army? Usually they ask them to go to college.
I was just, I ended up doing stuff for the army that probably was a little less conventional than what other people do.
Oh,
so,
boy.
And then I went to college, and then
What'd you do? What'd you study in college?
history.
The
I was a
army.
history major in college.
Wait, you went to? You were not in the army.
I was in the army.
You were in the army, and then you went to college.
Yeah, I did my 6-year stint, and then I
In the college or the army?
no in the army. And then
You were
I
in the
went
army for 6 years.
about that.
And then you went to
About
college
that.
when you were like 23, 24?
Yeah.
So-
Wait a minute.
That's why when I started Mad TV, I was.
Where'd you do basic
28.
training? I was in the army.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Awesome, man. Where'd you do your basic training?
Fort McClellan, Alabama.
Aha! There it is. Me too.
Really?
Wait, you went to Fort McClellan
Yeah.
in
For
Alabama. You
part
were
of the
stationed
time
in the
I was
same.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were MP or part of a chemical corps? What were you?
No, man. I was. I started out.
That's
in-
weird because that's what's at Fort McClellan, Alabama.
No, because I
Back off the mic a little. though.
bounced around to different camps because I was
Okay,
bases.
go ahead.
because what happened was I was kind of specializing in a lot of different fields for what my modus operandi was going to be.
Your MO. Yeah. What is your MO? Mine was 95 Bravo. What's yours?
Yours was 95 Bravo?
Yeah,
awesome.
Mine was 95 Bravo.
Was it?
What was yours?
Mine was 67 Tango. So
67
yeah,
Tango.
which was more of a. It was kind of a. What was the word? Yeah. Like we did a lot of intelligence. No,
a lot of intelligence.
Brian.
No, we did intelligence.
67
work.
Tango.
Tommy was in the
so
army.
long ago. You're asking
Brian,
me all these
Tommy was in
specific
the army.
questions.
So
No, you remember that? Okay, what's 11 Bravo? What's that?
You're asking me all these questions. Like
What do you mean? You're the one who starts it. Look, I know you and Tommy know each other, but you're not like the best of pals.
yeah,
and now here we
20,
are sitting here.
25
I'm
years
just
ago-
trying to figure out like what. Maybe they're just,
Well,
he's just trying to
25
learn
years ago,
about
I don't have
you.
25 years ago. I don't have all the fucking. I'm not. Oh,
Were you Special
Tango
Forces
this and all that.
Oh, Tango.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you remember this?
Yes, I was. I worked with Special Forces. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
11 Bravo. What's that?
What do you mean? What's that? That's
He
11.
means
Bravo.
what is it?
It's a division.
Oh, it is?
It's a division.
Right. Duh.
Tommy, is that a division?
No, it's it means infantry.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Oh.
No, you
Obviously,
said division.
Yeah, it's the infantry division. I mean,
No, it's not an infantry division.
It depends on how you're. I don't know what questions
It's
you're
your MOS.
asking me. You fucking,
95 Bravo is MP.
Right.
11 Bravo is infantry.
Okay.
Right. Checks out.
And
Thanks
your point
for-
is?
My point is you didn't know what it was. My point is I'm finding it hard to believe that you were in the Army. I think I'm calling bullshit.
I
and
was
here's
in
the thing. Here's
an
the thing I want to
intelligence
say.
branch of the
Brian,
Army.
you say all sorts of shit when it's just just me here, or if it's me and Chris, or even when Bobby Lee's here, and we don't know what the fuck to make of it because none of us have been in the Army or any sort of
Okay,
thing in the
and
military.
I was.
You like to talk about all that shit, but it always sort of sounds like some sort of Schwarzenegger movie or an action
Well,
film from the 80s.
No,
or
it
something
doesn't.
like that.
They do research and get some of the numbers.
There you go.
right.
They probably have a consultant
Okay,
on set.
so guys,
Tommy was actually in
so
the Army.
I was
So
in an area.
Please
of the
don't bullshit
Army.
him. We got a guy.
I'm not.
We got an Army
I'm not
veteran
allowed
here.
to talk about what I did in the Army, so obviously I have to be very.
Why not?
vague.
Tommy is.
Well, why don't you
Because
say that
Tommy
instead
was
of
in
Yeah,
the,
why
in
didn't
the
you say
medical
that?
corps?
No,
and I
wrong.
in the fucking chemical corps, and I
No, wrong.
was doing shit where that you guys were supporting.
Were you in the
without even
pronoun
knowing it.
corps? I, that, there, the.
Excuse me.
Nothing. Am I supposed to say anything? So,
not funny.
were you airborne? Did you go to airborne school? I did.
Of course, I went to airborne school.
Where is airborne school?
Seems like a
The
very
one that we went to.
Yes, the one that you went to, the one that's been there
If you're going to be
since the
condescending,
40s.
then maybe I'm not going to sit here.
Oh,
and
that's
fucking,
Nice
that's a
out, nice
simple
out,
out.
nice
Very
out.
good
the
out.
one that we went to was in a secret area. It wasn't like
Oh.
regular airborne school.
It wasn't.
Right.
Ah, well, that's a good one.
Tommy, are there any secret airborne?
We did
schools?
Why-
low insertion
why-
drops.
Low insertion
We specialized
jump.
in low insertion.
Oh, so you're a
drops.
halo jumper. You know what that is?
Yes.
What does it stand for?
So stupid. So fucking all the definitions.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, the stuff that proves I'm not a liar.
High low, high low.
High altitude, low opening.
Yes. Thank you.
Ah, yeah. Oh, well, I guess you got that one.
Right. Thank you.
You were a halo jumper.
Yes. What a fucking hard question.
Okay, well,
Because when
how high
you-
do halo jumpers jump, and when do they open?
It just depends. It depends. Like we would jump really high sometimes with oxygen.
Oh, really high with oxygen?
Yeah. Other times we jump.
really
with
low without oxygen.
Yeah, obviously. And you know,
yeah, that's
depending on
obvious.
where we were. Like if I
Sure.
was in Africa, you're jumping differently. If you're in if you're in
How differently are
Bosnia,
you
you're going to
jumping?
jump. You're
Drim,
gonna jump.
jump.
You're going to jump differently.
How's your gym jumping
jump,
different
jump.
in Bosnia
You guys
than
are
Africa?
because you're asking me 1,000 questions.
I'm not
Obviously,
asking
I'm
you
gonna
shit.
get self-conscious
Tommy,
about the answers.
can I just grab the reins for a second here?
Go ahead.
Tommy is asking
You're
you
egging
questions.
this shit on.
I'm not egging anything
Being
on.
a dick.
Look, I'm just trying to get something transparent out
You're
of
not
you.
even American, so you shouldn't
Yeah,
be
I
in this
am
conversation.
American.
now.
I'm an
Yeah, he is
American citizen.
Okay. Like when? For 15 minutes? You don't even know. People don't even have the army.
How many special forces groups are there? Quick.
How many special forces?
Why do you have to repeat his fucking question?
Well, it's such a stupid question.
It's such a tell
because
me
there
you're
are
lying.
5 that we know about, but I happen to know about other ones.
Oh, but there's special forces groups? You're not talking about Delta? That's secret.
Delta, yes.
There's not secret special forces groups.
Well, Delta is.
No, it isn't actually.
It's pretty secret, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Tommy, can you ask him something like super rudimentary, like how do you lace your boots, or something that's just like the way they would do it? Like, what's a specific, what is
We
a
didn't even wear
an
uniforms.
army issue
you were nude?
shirt look like? Anything? You what? See how he got out of that?
We didn't wear uniforms.
do
I
you
had
mean
to
you
be
wear-
anonymous.
Okay, all right. Oh, the generals. 1 star, 2 star,
Yeah,
3
3
star, 4
4 star, 5
Yeah.
star. Okay.
Okay. 5-star?
Yeah, they're 5-star generals.
Really? Is there a 6-star general?
No, there's the president. That he would be technically probably called a 6-star.
Okay. Is there a 5-star general right now?
Huh?
Is there a 5-star general right now?
I'm not up on all the fucking stars for all the generals all the
You're
time.
not. Okay, so you do know that the 1-star general, what's he called?
It's called general.
2-star general, what's he called?
Yes, general.
3-star general, what's he called?
He's
You never
called-
heard of brigadier general? You never heard of a 1-star general?
Of course, I have.
Okay, so 2-star general, what's he called?
He's called
Major general.
Major General.
Okay, 3-star general, what's he
Brigadier
called?
General.
No.
Yeah.
3-star general. I'll fucking. It starts with an L.
Yes. Lieutenant
There's a little thing
General.
you.
The Lieutenant General.
Oh, you got that one.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Now, what's the 4-star general called?
So stupid, man. Brigadier General. I'm not an idiot.
That's 1-star.
Huh?
1-star general.
I don't know, dude. I don't know that your conventional army shit is the same as the stuff that we did. Also, I didn't have to worry about generals. I didn't even salute generals. I had my own ranking.
Brian, before you go any further, I want you to remember there are servicemen and women listening to this. So don't embarrass yourself and don't
Yeah, you guys keep
dishonor
waking
them.
up free every morning, and I'll keep doing what I do. You're
See,
welcome.
that's what I mean. Don't do that.
You're welcome. And who do you think is protecting the military?
The military. The military. I answered you. What do you think of that? The military is protecting.
I should have even brought this shit up.
Thank you for your service. Are you going to take that one?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah? You're really saying you're welcome to my thank you for your service.
How long were you in the army for?
3 years.
Oh, really? 3 years?
Yes.
Huh, interesting.
Yes.
And what division were you in?
I was.
He
There
was
you go.
answering you.
But he's doing the same thing I was doing.
No, he's not.
Yes, he was.
556 military police.
Yeah.
Google it.